I'm fucking done. Get out of the stack. You know what, Cindy? For the first time in my life, I'm fucking kicking you.
Might want to add a cooldown. Yeah, I can add a cooldown. Hang on. Thanks for the sub. I think I heard a little whisper of Adam King Myth. Cheers. Okay, let's figure this out. Counterpoints. Alright, the cooldown is going to be changed to for now I'm going to put it at 200 seconds.
I've lost your ability to speak!
Okay, I'm changing them all to 200. That is a good one though, I just added that one. Okay, here's for the sub again. I don't know why it's not updating. The stacks are not ready at all. We've achieved a hype train. Here's
you lads are legit game ruiners.
73 viewers, only 69 subscribers indeed. No, I mean there probably is more than 69 subscribers, it just takes forever to update for some reason. Maybe it might update like every 20 minutes or something. It's AD game 1. Get in the recovery position. That's loud. Which one was loud? Super Pun Mans. Cheers, Y.O.S.O. I just got a delivery, but the name autofilled my username. Hello, are you Daniel the Wise? Lost the ability to speak? I can turn down lost the ability to speak. I'm sure I can do that. That's the idea. Maybe I can't. Maybe we'll just leave it as it being that loud, and you guys just have to deal with it. I edit. I don't think I can edit it. Maybe I can just add it again. Hang on. Alright. Let me know if this is an appropriate volume.
I've lost the ability to speak!
Is that better? Still a bit loud. Alright. Alright. That was like a 20% volume of what it normally. Okay, I mean, brace yourselves if you want to know what the top volume is. I'll give you some warning if you just want to lower your headphones slightly. A few seconds. Alright, this is the normal volume of it.
I've lost the ability to speak!
So I'm going to turn it down to, if we're still comparing, I'm going to turn it down to here.
I've lost the ability to speak!
Is that better? I did warn you. I gave you plenty of fucking warning. Maybe a bit lower still? Holy shit. Alright. How about here?
I've lost the ability to speak!
No. Now it's too quiet. That's fine too, that's good. I'm gonna trust my resident mod. I'm gonna up it by 1 pico notch. And we're gonna leave it there. Okay. the fuck? Something happened with the old Cindy roast there.
You're such a bellend, mate.
Cheers, Jessica, mate. 8 months. Something happened with something happened with the with Ted. I didn't change anything. I think you've just broken it, lads.
Fine dining. No chef. A fine fucking mess.
Oh shit. Okay. Upload that one. Okay, and then let's get rid of zero to speak. Let's add in lost ability. That's going to be channel points. Okay. And then
You lads.
what's going on with some of these? What? Some of them are just really struggling at the moment. Something is up. Something is up. What's the cooldown? It should be.
I've lost the ability to speak!
I think maybe it goes scuffed if you've already done it in the cooldown.
I've lost the ability to speak!
I mean, there is a draft happening, and I'm completely not paying attention. I'm just farting about with this. So I can change that to 200. Okay. Sounds like they've been played in 2 channels. They shouldn't be playing in 2 channels. I'm gonna join Eri and Y.O.S.O. Eri and or Y.O.S.O.
Good evening.
It's not been a good evening actually, Eri.
Tremendous evening.
Terrible dotes, and one of them was definitely your fault. In fact, I'll show the lads what happened. So we're playing a nice game. Got Pogsack together. What does Eri do? He tries to ban AM, but the ban time ran out, so instead he picked AM first. Eri's too loud. Yeah, no, I understand.
AM is solid.
I mean, all I'm saying is, I was like 3-0. My mid laner ended 0-8. My off laner ended like 3-8.
Whoever is that tiny is false.
Easy win.
Eri's still too loud.
They headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis!
Oh my
This is the
God,
bloke who got me
no.
on the penis, mate.
Complaining about volume box, I'm gonna-
Why did you do this? Pop in the car. Get some cups. For what reason? What?
Guys, we have a
Car.
take aim as ladder in the first round. I know you should be joking about the game, but
Well, we also got a rage
My
here with
stream is
Bash.
starting to get real AIDS. I just have so many things on here.
Oh, how many? Oh, 27,000 fat dub points.
Alright, okay, what's been picked? Snapfire Bash of the Deep is gonna be insane. If Clavs can get Little Shredder or something similar.
it has a cooldown down. It's not random.
Oh, it does it?
Yes.
No, it's after 3 attacks.
Oh wow. Yeah. Never mind.
Bash of the Deep.
Y.O.S.O wading in with no, it's actually this, and is completely wrong.
Yeah. Now, I actually tried Time Lock and Little Shredder in an ability draft game a few weeks ago, and it didn't work. The Little Shredder
Is area
attacks
appropriately
did not
volumed
prop
now, lads?
Time Lock.
Where's-
If
where's-
that's applicable to all
Everything is
Bash's
loud
ability
but me.
draft, then
Oh dear.
Clavs might think, oh, I've got a
Okay.
cool combo, pick
Let me
Little
turn
Shredder, and it might
myself
not
up,
work.
and then
But then again, it might, because ability draft makes no sense.
and then
I really need to check what
Is
this
that
ladder
better?
builds though. Starting off with take aim.
oh,
AM already is out of mana with 2 spells.
that is gonna
Classic.
bait a lot of lads. That is gonna bait a lot of lads.
What the fuck? Phase shift, take aim.
Dude, I'm fucking done. Get out of the
Base
stack. You know
shift
what,
is
Cindy?
an
For the first time in my life, I'm fucking kicking.
Oh,
you.
they took a little shredder out of him.
Untitled
Not
Chapter.
Oh, little
I-
shredder
I
shit,
I can turn off the stream links for now.
Find out!
I wonder if
shit.
little shredder. I think it does.
I'm turning off stream links for now, so it's just going to be the sound alerts.
Oh, Clouds is just playing Slardar.
Oh
again,
dear.
okay.
This has never been this
Yeah.
complicated before.
Wait, Whirling's axes are
Also
two
very
different
loud.
spells?
I'm thinking maybe
invisible,
I'm
yeah.
just quiet
I
and
didn't
then you can
know.
just turn the whole stream down. Essentially. Or is your stream audio at its
You
lowest?
also, I don't think you can take. You
lowest
can't
level.
take. Oh god, what's it called?
What is this Slardar
Berserker's
being?
Blood. That's a very good question. Dumbfrog is playing IO with Mana Break.
What the fuck is Clabs doing?
I don't know.
I watched again, and
Is
this ultimate
Howl a good ability?
doesn't-
What does this thing do? I mean, it says it strikes fear into the enemies. So
It
fair enough.
reduces armor and reduces attack damage by 40% and reduces for 8 seconds.
reducing armor with the bash is always good. So at least there's that. He can
mean-
chase. He needs something.
Could have just
more.
taken
The way you
Corrosive
said
Haste.
chase there was so good. By the way.
Chase.
Chase.
I think
Chase.
Can
now.
chase.
I think you might even take false promise and snap and be okay.
On who?
On snap. What other ultimate does it need?
Oh man, tell you-
I mean, that's a good point. I mean,
That's
terrorize is. I'm surprised no one has taken terrorize. Because terrorize
Soulbind
gives
can
you
be
both
Man,
abilities.
I tell you
It's
what,
pretty good.
Bassmaster should have taken Boulder Smash for the Dream Coil Boulder Smash stream.
That requires a skill.
I mean, not really. The point target.
Oh, is it? Oh, my
Yeah.
Dota knowledge is.
All you gotta do is press Q, press enemy hit. Or, I mean, technically it's the nearest unit, but it's basically point target.
This sniper build makes a little sense with whirling axes to protect him. I don't think this AM will have the mana to sustain his build.
No, I think Kieran's suffering from the classic AD blunder of picking all the cool spells, then realizing your base hero is an anti-mage.
I hope it picks a
Yeah, none of these
Soulbind.
builds
Please
make
take
a lot of
Magnetize,
sense.
take
I mean,
Magnetize.
take.
No way, he took the worst one.
Nah, Magnetize is the worst one.
It slows at least. It allows it
I mean,
to.
it's decent
mean-
damage. It's just not
What?
great without any of the other spells.
Why?
Oh wait, he,
All
without
of these are
Remnant.
so bad. Also,
I don't know.
oh man, the heroes on Dire are so much better. I mean, it's actually sniper without take aim is gonna be a big
They
question.
are what 3 and 1 strength, 1 agi. They're all ranged.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a bit of a you can't really draft many spells with a team like that.
It's hard to judge the best build. Very hard.
I think it's going to entirely depend on whether Nutkin's build actually works the way he thinks it does. Because if it does,
What's Nutkin's
it
build?
might be.
What? Yeah, exactly.
It's he's got Little Shredder and Shadow Realm.
Oh, I see.
So if it works as like bonus damage on the attack as an attack
Prepare
modifier,
for battle.
then it'll be a lot of damage once he
But
has Axe.
it's one attack, right?
What? Which one's
I mean,
it?
it's one Oracle from Dire.
Oh, okay, yeah, you need Ags. There's 3 Ags upgrades actually.
You need axe on for the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I don't see
Yeah.
why that wouldn't work. But
Also-
it feels like you might as well just build attack speed, and you probably got a pretty similar effect to having Little Shredder.
No, because it would only apply Shadow Realm to the first Lil Shredder.
What?
If Lil Shredder's out of Shadow Realm, it's only one attack that gets the bonus. With Ags, it's all of them.
Yeah, no, but as in, I feel like the getting Little Shredder for that purpose is possibly a waste. I don't know if there was anything better, because you're gonna be wanting to
okay.
build attack speed with the Ags on Dark Blue anyway.
It was a deny pick for the Snapfire, the Lil Shredder.
Oh, that's
he was the last one.
That is fair enough. I think Jack's build actually might be very annoying. But
I just
he
don't
has no
understand the
fucking
phase
mana to
shifts.
work with.
Jack is the
Super,
starter.
One silence.
Yes.
So Super's got Whirling Axe ranged, and that was his first pick.
No, it was still up.
2.5 seconds left.
You can relocate the spells.
I know, but I don't feel like he did.
No. He took his Slithering Crash first.
Oh, did he? Okay.
And then the Slardar ulti.
I mean, Whirling Axe's ranged is beyond dog shit, and he just dead.
Oh, soups. So who is the core? Obviously the Troll Warlord. Seems
And then it's
fair
going to be
choice.
Nutkin core mid, which probably expected that. I do think Nutkin, at the very least, all of his spells do something. It's
I
not
don't
like,
think-
Clavs has got Howl and Mana Void, which are just, like, weird. Like, Sprint and Bash, fair enough. But at least Nutkin's spells will do something. He's an experienced ADer.
Dire don't have pos 1. Like the two heroes that are on top are not carry.
So don't
To answer
just
you,
replace spirits with Mana Void.
I mean, it's
I
a,
guess
it's a good level 1
the
spell.
talent at level 25.
Well, it's also a deny pick, I guess, is one of the better
Yeah.
level 1 AD spells.
What do I use to mix audio? I mean, I'm just using.
There's
like,
still a rune in the bottom Radiant jungle, by the way.
Oh,
Ice
dear.
cream van. Oh my god.
Have you seen
I'm
what
just
Alfredo
using the
started
mixer
with?
in Streamlabs.
Ashwin.
Have I seen what's right?
What Alfredo, the Willow, started with. I don't think he knows that Willow's an int hero.
Oh my.
Oh
god.
my god.
What's he doing?
Like that's not even this abilities
What
that
even
allow
is
to
his
be a
plan?
core.
Like, what is this build? I mean, at least he has false promise. Like that is always going to be a bit handy.
I think he's the pos 1 though. He's farming like one,
Sure is.
He's the pos one.
but he has nothing.
I mean, Troll is a bad hero, but if Troll just had just had fervor as his carry ability. At least he can get the shot. Trouble maybe for Kieran.
But sorry, if you take aim but don't have headshot, you cannot do nothing, right? It's a useless spell.
If you no, it gives you passive attack range, but the active will just slow you and give you no benefit.
So
you
it's
just
no damage.
passive. You just treat it as a passive.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's awful. Why first pick it?
He first picked take aim.
Yes, yes, 100%.
That's still really loud.
I've lost your ability to speak!
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's shocking from Jack. What my one question is when I played against Jack and like Nutkin and all these lads, they fucking whipped my ass with all these pro builds, and now it's just a shit show.
Maybe they will surprise us.
Oh my god, the ice cream van is going again. I'm turning into Y.O.S.O.
You lads.
Not a single siren yet, boys. Let's go.
Up onward.
3 minutes in.
Right. So I mean, Dumble's just playing IO. There's nothing really there.
Yeah.
What's Reg do?
He's playing as a support with mana break.
He's playing like him without any summons, or
Yeah.
but just like him without any summons, basically.
Oh, so
Yeah, I didn't normalize their sounds. It's a bloody mess.
Well, I feel like bots.
I'll sort it in the middle of the game.
Is just like
I honestly,
IO
I think
Sniper
all of them are
versus
similar,
Troll
apart from the
a possible
Badabu one.
with the bash up, with the Slithering Crash and the Waning Grief.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Sorry, friends.
Well, it is. It's technically speaking, it's mobility in an AoE stun. So I can see the thought process.
Oops, if you don't reward that, you're
That's
out.
so jank.
The projectile speed on Little Shredder with Oracle's attack.
I know, it
speed
looks so
is
weird.
wild.
They look more like fireflies than
Yeah,
bullets.
like little Oracle, little sky cues.
Still deals a lot of damage with the Shredder.
Yeah,
It does. Minus armor ain't nothing.
he is going for the axe. So I guess the axe will work with his spirits as well, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's the Ags build.
And of course the assassinate. That's actually pretty pog. Nutkin knows what he's doing.
We'll see.
I think he's the only person who does know what he's doing in this game, which makes it 1-0 in terms of people who know
It's
what
a
they're doing.
pretty good blink fragment game
What was it? Oh yeah, what was it?
for the Snapfire.
Who has counterspell? Oh, is it?
The-
Oh, it was on mana. I see. I thought it was on
Do the
counterspell.
illusions bash for blink fragment?
Illusions don't bash.
Then it's
It'd be
pointless.
pretty good if they did.
Yeah,
Cock, can you send me?
I'm looking for Aghanim's build. Well, Soups has 3 Aghanim's
Cock,
upgrade
can you
himself.
send me the emote you wanted again?
Minor ones, I would say though. Nothing game winning.
I feel like this is going to be a real slow burner. Oh,
The Dark Willow has an Aghanim's shard build instead.
she does.
That's very true.
Clubs with the rotation, very
That was
good
actually
one.
pretty
at that.
good.
Rushing Invis,
Orchid.
Shadowblade. Oh no, Orchid,
That's
Orchid,
an
Orchid. Stupid.
Which is a little confusing, I think.
Why? Yeah,
I mean,
it's not.
Like, usually
It's
heroes
not
that rush Orchid have
amazing.
some kind of way to lock heroes down.
I
otherwise
feel
they
like
run
you
away.
just benefit from stacking up on strength or something.
Yeah, I think you should go tank and.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
Orchid
I think
is-
you play it. You got to play it as like ADC. I mean, yeah, she switched to.
I mean, because he has no. To be honest, he has no other fucking spells apart from Sprint, Howl, and those can just activate at the beginning. He might as well just build a Mask Commanders. Let's be real. He can just pop
Yeah,
those
that's-
2 Mask Commanders and kill things.
He streams now.
Yeah, that's.
Is he building one now? Oh god, he is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a stream snipe.
Oh my god, it's stream
It's a stream
sniping.
snipe.
Well, they're interesting. He's gone for quarterstaff first.
That is interesting, but I guess he doesn't need the lifesteal right now. Just-
Yeah,
I guess not.
if
My
you don't
concern-
jungle,
Well, my concern with this Snapfire is that she has no
There's
farming
the
ability
first of many.
at all, which might be why you're going them on. I mean, realistically, he's going on because he has Bash the Deep. If he doesn't snowball, he's going to do fuck all because he's not going to have any else's.
This Kieran build is a little decent. At least his spells are doing things. Again, he's picked spells. He's very simple style. I'm gonna pick spells that do things. Reg is a fucking dog. He's running at things. Unfortunately, he's not killing anything very quickly.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's a troll warlord, so he doesn't do any damage.
Can
Oh,
get out. The
Bramble.
roots are good. That was a Pog Bramble from Young Bleak Giant, and Reg does not get anything from that. And instead,
oh Kieran,
On the
yes!
top lane.
nice work.
Kieran, proving the doubters wrong with your
Perhaps
spell build.
rotations are doing work here, but they've got to be careful of this Nutkin build. That Ags is on its way. It's
My
literally on the
prediction
courier
is
right
that
now.
Nutkin is not going to leave mid until he has Ags.
He can't have it at 9
You get it on
minutes,
other
right?
streams. What do you get on other streams?
I mean, no, he doesn't. He's not going to have it for a while. I'm just saying that he is never
no
going to leave
clap
mid. He's not a
emotes.
rotator, bless him. Nutkin. He is what you might call a bit of an FD silo when it comes to mid lane.
Ooh,
Do I not have?
controversial.
Oh, there we go.
Soups is level 3 at 9 minutes 40 for an XPM of 108.
XPM of a
For the hero that I thought was going to have
XPM of
the freest lane.
108.
Yes, now it's mildly gone
I
up.
think that might be
Oh,
the
the
lowest
Lycan.
we've seen.
Oops. Is-
I think there was a sub 100.
I mean, actually,
in a
level
game
4 at 10
recently.
minutes in is not that bad. I'm sure we've seen like a level 2 at 10 minutes in.
Oh, Jack.
Dyer's
What's
middle
Jack
tower
done?
is under attack.
He just
Oh, nice
terrorised
roll.
the
Oh,
ground.
there's.
He missed 4
Oh,
heroes.
and
just
the
terrorised somehow.
fervor, not the fervor, the battle trance has actually worked out somehow. Honestly, battle trance into. Needs to be careful of Ash here.
One bash. Oh, it wasn't primed. I think he needs a blink on the snap.
It might be a good idea, yeah.
Or a slow, or a Gleipnir even. 8 does into Gleipnir, it attack speed, it's control. He needs to be able to attack them, basically. And he doesn't have the slithering crash to allow him to.
He does have a bash queued up. He might try for something here, but they got vision on him.
Yeah.
I'm not that concerned.
He's going
They
in.
still go.
Flash.
Oh, the Oracle ult.
I think he still dies.
He does.
No.
Okay, now he's dead.
Now he's dead.
Radiant's middle
And the
tower
ghost.
Goops
Oh,
are coming in.
Kieran's pitting in the
Fast.
trees.
No,
Yes,
Fast goes down.
Kieran.
Here with the pog play. Knew where he was, more or less.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We're going Diff Blade on Reg. Now, Reg has got a pretty okay build. The only dodgy one is the Stroke of Fate, but
Can I point out the Slardar is still going Echo Saber first?
Jack, I suspect, is following the Dota Plus build.
What?
Yeah.
Dyer's top tower is under
But,
attack.
I mean, you can't make that excuse for him. Like, it's honestly,
Yeah, it's
the
not
lads know what AD is, right? The lads understand how it works.
Jack is an AD player, 100%.
He is. There is no excuse. Dumberfrog showing his lack of IO prowess by buying boots.
So, does take aim give you passive range increase?
Yes. Nothing else.
So if you don't have take aim, it still gives you the attack range. It just doesn't.
Why
give you
why
the,
does it feel like he's not using the extra range that he has at the moment?
Courier has been killed.
Is it me or
He's only
does
got-
it just feel like he's been walking up to things to click them?
It might be bugged. It is bugged, I think. But
I mean, he's got 2 levels in it. I think it's you have a stick, Jack. and stuff.
It is a
think
bonus
it's more like
200
he's only
range.
got-
That's quite a
yeah.
lot, right?
no,
I
if
mean,
you
200 range is like a broom
Take aim
handful a
doesn't
bit.
work according to Star
think.
Fox.
if you hover on his attack damage, you can
only
see the
works for
attack
sniper.
range.
But my question is
Flotation needed.
why does it only work for sniper? Why is it even in the fucking draft if it doesn't work for any hero but sniper? And what does it even say? It doesn't even say. I mean, surely it's not that hard to just fucking go into the numbers and add whatever number is on the take aim to a hero's fucking attack range. How hard can that be?
I'm sure that take aim worked on melee heroes. He's only got 2 levels on it. I'm just gonna watch him.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
I mean,
attack.
I've seen him just walking up to creeps. Like,
If you hover on his attack, you can see the attack range, and it's definitely not what he's using. At least, not in the previous fight.
Yeah, I mean, if you mouse over his stats, it'll show you the attack range, and the attack range is absolutely
It's massive.
It is
including the take
longer.
aim attack range.
Radiant's
just please
top
hit
tower
something,
is
Jake.
I think it's entirely
we need to
possible
know.
Jack's just
Dyer's
not
bottom tower is
remembering.
under attack.
He's not thinking about it, so he's just going in before the attack because he usually would.
This is
You right
Jack,
click.
Jack Cam from now on.
I think he
It's
might
something.
die.
Radiant's top tower
No,
is
it's
under
definitely in shorter range. The double D word.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
feel like
call.
he's not got any extra range.
Dire's
Again,
bottom
that
tower
could
is
just
under
be
attack.
because he's.
Oh no,
Oh, he does.
definitely
He does.
I think he's just walking up to it
Right.
and then hitting.
Yeah,
it
no, he
rather
does
than
have extra range.
auto
Okay,
target.
fair play to Valve.
So
Sorry.
Star
about
Fox as
that.
well. Support Star Fox.
Best game, best game.
Same for Tiny Tree Grab. It
Nutkin
does
has done
sniper's
nothing
rifle kick
but
out.
hit creep spin.
Nope, you just roll.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dead for Bast.
Again,
Nutkin
Nutkin
is-
will not leave the mid lane until he has an
So,
edge.
he had the illusory orb and he chose not to use it.
You sure it wasn't silence?
He was
that-
not.
was that
He just
volume
ran into the trees thinking, oh, they will
Oh,
never
we're on
dive me.
XPM.
And
Yeah.
Oh no.
Lycan is. I don't know what Super is doing. He's level. Super is still not level 6. 15 minutes in.
Going in.
They can maybe get the kill here, but Big Giant's turning
Battle
with
Trance
the
is
big
good.
ult, and they
Really
get
good.
out. Wow, that was a perfect extract. Holy shit.
Dire's top tower
Trouble
is
maybe
under
for.
attack.
Nope.
Head it to the creeps. And he's away. Or is he? The
The missed
Brambles?
route,
They're good enough.
but the. So now he needs to be a little bit careful here.
Top tower has fallen.
I'm very interested to see what Jack buys next. If it is a blink, I will be concerned. Or a BKB, I will probably be pretty concerned.
shard.
I mean, honestly, do you know what I want to see from Jack this game? Is
Shard.
teleportation scroll.
What a shard!
That's the item I want to see on Slime.
Phase shift.
Yeah, phase shift
you can't
attacks.
be serious. He's not getting shard for the phase shift.
Well, with take aim.
I don't know why.
What do
he
you
took
mean with
phase
take aim? Doesn't do anything. He needs like a few attack modifiers.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh my
man.
god, Nutkin has left the mid lane.
Dire's top
He's
And
killed
gets-
Oh,
Reg.
he's killed a lad.
And he's going back to the mid lane.
This is the fucking worst. Why do we queue this?
I wasn't in the
By
discussion.
popular demand.
Did you mean Nutkin twisted your hand?
No. The last time we did an in-house without pylon flex here,
Dire's middle tower
we
is
had
under
an AD
attack.
in-house. I got asked. I said, sure, why not?
Dire's bottom tower
Oh, Alfredo
So-
got brought down to like 10 HP by that horrible.
Subs didn't
Soup's
cast
dead.
his ulti.
Super
Kieran
Dota.
in trouble. Kieran dead.
That DD's been in the river for a minute and a half and people just walking past it.
Well, it's just
Oh,
not,
this
it's
is
not
a
very
good
sportsman to pick up the DD. That's why Percy picked it up.
Oh, the battle trance,
Oh,
the
the
life
heal.
steal. Jack's going in.
This game is looking pretty tough. Oh, if only Jack had the shard, he would have killed them all.
Yeah. I wonder if Jack's decision for the build was he was going to bedlam and phase shift or something.
Bedlam and phase shift. But what sort of combo is that?
I-
That's
not
literally
a
just
good
pressing
one.
the two
I'm
buttons.
just. It's not a good one. I'm trying to put rhyme and reason to
Radiant's
this
middle
because
tower
this
is under
phase shift pick, like first phase shift, is just.
He first
What?
phased the phase
Or-
shift.
Oh no, sorry, second. So take aim first and then phase shift.
Take aim phase shift.
And I really
I
don't
want
understand.
whatever Jack has been having this evening because he's clearly having a lot of fun.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, isn't that the most important?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I think Bedlam should work that way with phase shift as far as you use it and then you're just off the map while it spins in a circle. But it's just
I know, but
not
what has
that
the
good.
shard got to do with that?
That's a very good question.
The good part of Bedlam is being able to chase people.
I know,
with
that,
it.
exactly, Y.O.S.O. You raise a great point there. Oh, the long range snipe.
It always got the Ags.
Axe is in.
It's time. We're gonna see if it works.
It must
They
work.
are-
How can it
They
not
are
work?
idling.
I mean, on paper you'd think so, but again, I know from experience that some things just don't work with Little Shredder for some reason in AD.
Like
Oh,
what?
dear.
Give us an example.
Well, again, like I said earlier, that I had drafted Little Shredder and Time Lock on a ranged hero, and it just didn't proc on Little Shredder. Like for the entire 30-40 minute game, it didn't. Time Lock never procced on the Little Shredder attacks.
Interesting. I guess it's because Little Shredder doesn't use attack modifiers.
I mean, it procs Maelstrom, it procs MKB.
It does?
In actual games, it does.
I thought you have to get the. I thought you have to get the talent, which is. Little Shredder uses attack modifiers. Is that not a talent?
It is. It's a 20 talent.
And you got that, and it didn't work.
I got the 20 talent, still didn't rock it.
Okay.
So I'm not saying it shouldn't. I'm saying that it might not because.
I mean,
why not?
Red. By the way, it's off. Streamlinks is off. It's getting two aids.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see what's going on with Dumbledore and report back.
I hate.
Is the charge eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Okay. I've put it back on, but it's very quiet. Okay. I mean, this is just a classic pause. So.
The headlock here. See that chap over
Lads
there?
have so many Chinese meal cards.
This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Get some cups. Why did you do this to me? Pop in the car. Get some cups. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Alright, here you go, lads. Fuck me. There's a coupon, and Red, you can have 3 packs on top. A bloody disgrace. It's got.
No! Adam! You're such a bellend, mate! Why would you fucking take that?
Let's go.
You don't have 9 Chinese meal cards. I refuse to believe that. Okay, the knocking is a lot less obnoxious now. I've turned it down.
I'm back. Classic laptop overheat.
For you or for Dumbo?
Okay, guys, you cannot keep using it over and over. Actually, I'm gonna change it. I'm putting a cooldown on it.
I honestly think you need it because your demands for points are very low for those video things. They should be 10 times.
There's a cooldown of 120 seconds on Chinese meal.
That's the best one though.
This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Get some cups.
Okay, just calm down, lads.
So, for someone who has never played IO, Spirit, what is the damage based on with Agony?
But sorry, who? Where are we talking about?
What do you mean?
How much damage do they deal?
Oh, what a coil!
That's a very nice.
He saved his Nutkin. Is Nutkin gonna do the thing?
I think
He hasn't done the thing.
Oh! I didn't see, but it looked very little
Why does
damage.
it look like Reg was just not hitting there for ages?
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Very strange.
He missed a lot of times.
I don't know how they're only less than 1k gold ahead. Because they haven't won any of the last like 3 fights. Oh, trouble for Kieran maybe. Kieran's fine. Kieran is going 4-star first.
I respect it.
I mean, it's probably fine. I don't even know what you do. The shard is pretty good, but he doesn't have any other shards. And
Right,
maybe
so.
consider getting a blink, but
So, to answer your question, you're asking about IO eggs, right? The spirits. Y.O.S.O?
Yes, I was asking how much damage do the spirits deal.
Right,
Because
so
in the
spirits
ability
do
it's not
about...
there.
Yeah, because he's got the eggs, it won't, because it's not an activatable spell anymore.
you know,
But basically, so it does like
yeah, it's an 80
40,
Inhouse.
50 damage
And all of these
passively
builds
to like
fucking
creature
terrible.
goes through, and it
let's
deals
just go
90
through them
damage to
one by one.
heroes, and
Okay,
then
we'll start at the best
when the
build,
spirit hits a hero,
and
it does
we'll
90
go
damage
down.
and then breaks.
You got
So,
Nutkin with a pretty solid build.
The only thing that Ags does is it makes it so instead of
he's got a little shredder
summon,
and
like
Shadow
casting
Realm,
the spell and getting 5 spirits, it just constantly gives you spirits
which
over
means
time.
he's got 3 Ags abilities.
So every time one of those spirits
good.
passes through a creep,
So
he'll deal like 30-40 damage. Every time it hits a hero, it will deal 90 damage and then go away. And then
in terms of abilities chosen, Kieran is alright. All of his spells do things.
They are onto the sniper. Will the IO save him again? He does!
Oh! He's dead! Oh, he didn't really
He
only relocated him to the tower.
Well, thank God Carry Alfredo's here. Oh, yes, Dumble!
Honestly, these IO saves are bug. His Flaps death was entirely unnecessary.
I mean, to be fair, I think Bleak would have lived if he just relocated him back to Fountain instead of relocating him like 20 feet back to the tier 2.
Allies Lardar is queuing a Blink Dagger, guys.
Oh, he's done it. He's done the thing, Ashwin.
And then Basher. Why?
Oh god, he's just roleplaying as Slardar. He's roleplaying as worse Slardar.
Okay, I can take. I was literally
Nutkin's
just
going Daedalus Moonshard.
Yeah.
God, I keep forgetting to check. Like, I'm not seeing.
Lads, can we just calm down on the cards for a second?
He did it to melee range last time out, so it was not feasible what was going
Just
on.
going back on mute.
Okay. Hero follow. They're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Okay, sorry, lads. The lads have been complaining. They said I've been muted too much, and I need to take control of this goddamn cast. I was just going through for Bob what the worst builds were, or rather, I've just got through the best builds. Now I'm moving on to the worst. Would you say that Jack's build is the worst build out of them all?
Considering the item build, yes.
I think that I would.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Sarah got brain cancer. That's unfortunate. I don't know what the fuck is happening here, but lads are dying. Unlucky from Jack. Kieran can maybe get out of this.
You Shadow
There's
Realm,
an
Nutkin.
Orb inbound. Double for Kieran.
Use
What's
your
Reg
Shadow
doing?
Realm.
Reg is pushing bot. He is going Basher next.
Yeah, Reg. I mean, patented POS 1 method of just dodging.
Is Basher gonna help him?
He needs attack speed.
I know.
Not
I feel like he needs some
Yeah.
attack speed.
Look at his attack speed. It's
I mean, the problem is he's playing Troll, who's a hero who's supposed to have fervor, which means he's just playing a hero that attacks once every second.
Also, bear in mind, he is going Basher. He is a ranged hero, and he can't change that.
Yes, he's also got
So
phase.
what's he getting the Basher? He has a 10% chance on Bash.
Yeah, I mean, he's also got. So he went phase with phase shift, which gives him more than max move speed or max move speed. So when he shapeshifted, the phase boosts are just damage, I guess, and armor.
He becomes melee when he ults. That is true. No, it just says ranged heroes will lose attack range during shapeshift. It doesn't say he becomes melee. At least as far as I'm aware.
I think it sets your attack range to something.
Like, where do you see if a hero is ranged or melee though? It's not in his stats. Technically.
I mean, I would
you
presume
just-
it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be.
I mean,
they
heroes
have a
just are what they
projectile.
are.
They can't be
I-
just to it.
Yeah, I don't think it's like explicitly stated anywhere. I think it's just some heroes just are like there's a little, you know, there's a little variable that's ticked like
Yeah,
you
this
know
is
1
AD.
for melee, 0 for ranged somewhere.
But so, can he? Is he melee during his ult?
I think
Because
so.
the words would suggest no.
The wording is tricky, but I do think his range is melee.
I think he's a ranged hero with a reduced attack range.
That's what I mean. That's what the literal words mean.
But he has no projectile though in shapeshift form.
I know. I mean, if you bite someone, that's probably a more widespread example. Do they turn into a melee hero?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Trouble for Edge anyway. He's getting real fucked up by this carry dark Whippo, who's actually starting to quite a bit.
I mean, it's good. Fervor's a good spell.
Yeah.
As it turns out. Nutkin, I've still not seen you use Shadow Realm and Little Shredder at the same time. Just hit a creep with it, please. Do it for me.
Fervor with better base attack speed sounds really good, and it's showing.
Toffee says he thinks he stays ranged.
I would put money on him just being a ranged hero.
Can you hear those bikes outside, by the way?
I'm trying to think about the spells that do that. I can't think of any. That's just my head.
Willow just sent on the quiver, which I dislike.
Leek's going fucking Eriyoldinok. Guess he's sick of being jumped. I feel like Battle Trance is kind of already in it in this. I mean, is he getting stun locked? It doesn't feel like he's getting stun locked. I feel like this Eriyoldinok might spell disaster for Bleak.
He cancels the TP.
I feel like this Eriyoldinok could very easily just be a BKB. Or a Satanic or something.
I know, but my point is, so they don't have a stun lock, like kind of at all. I mean, they kind of have stuns on Kieran, but apart from that, there's nothing. And so all that's going to happen is he's going to ult, and then his Eriyoldinok is going to pop, and now he's doing no damage. So well done, Bleak.
I think it needs to. His idea is to survive the burst and then pop after, but it might very well be too late.
This is a real back and forth. I don't know how Radiant is still in the game. I feel like Nutkin is perhaps not using his build to the best of it can be used, because it feels pretty strong. Maybe they just have no fun.
I missed a couple of team fights. I legitimately have not seen them use those two spells together yet.
I know, I haven't either. Is it just not possible? I don't know what's happening.
I mean, he's just not pressing the buttons. Like, I've seen him use Little Shredder and I've seen him use Shadow Realm. I've never seen him use both.
These are the sort of strange decisions that you literally can't wrap your head around. And then you'll ask them about it and they'll be like, oh yeah. Also, I forgot about that rule. They are smoked up. They're going to wrap around gank here. They're going to encounter Kieran first, though.
Kieran,
are they going to do anything about Kieran? They are. They're going to kill him. That's a big stun in from Soups.
Soups dead.
And Reg is now just randomly on the back line. And he's dead.
He's dead.
Don't know what that was.
Jack is just out. He's leaving. He's gone home.
Can Clavs get out? He should be able to. He's getting pathed pretty awfully here. Yeah, Clavs is going to get out.
They didn't even get a tower.
You're thinking he has to use Little Shredder first, but why? What in Shadow Realm prevents you from using Little Shredder? I know you're not targetable, but Little Shredder should just be a button you press.
I think it's purely just him not pressing the button.
He just did. He's just using Shadow Realm. No, he didn't.
He used Shadow Realm, but he didn't use Little Shredder.
And now,
he
yeah,
just
he's
dislikes it.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Well, the attack speed increase by Little Shredder at this point is not very significant since he has a Monster.
Yeah, ability drop is game one. Alright, so Radiant have got the Aegis. They kind of got a little bit ganked last time. They lost Kieran first, which was a bit of an L, because he does have a good ult.
They lost Kieran on his own, and then Super went in, and then Super died on his own, and then
Reg
went in,
Reg
on his
died,
own,
yeah.
and then Jack
Reg
just
with his
ran.
40 basher.
Yeah, Jack just ran at the first sign of trouble.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess Jack still has.
I don't know that he can do anything about it, but
well, he still has an ult. He can still cast, like the ult is impactful. I mean, they don't have BKBs yet. He could have just yeeted that one out, and he would have been fine.
Jack is still going for the basher before the BKB.
Jack.
the Slardar that is not a Slardar.
Yeah, he is
He's
just.
going,
He's
so
just
he is committing to
role
this
playing Slardar.
phase shift
Radiant's
attack
middle
thing,
tower is under attack.
which is just mind-boggling.
It doesn't do any damage.
So
Willow still doesn't
What?
have an Aghanim shard.
I just can't understand any of this. I mean, to be fair to Shak, I'm not sure there's any item he could build where I'd be like, yes, this is going to save the game. But it just doesn't get any better.
I think a halberd would help to stop this combo by the Oracle. But it's
Yeah,
not
but Oracle's just in
targetable.
Shadowrun the entire time, so you can't target him and do.
I think honestly, against all the magic damage, I think you just buy BKB, you just go in, start brawling, and hope
Dire's
for the
middle
best.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Right.
is under attack.
Babs is definitely starting to hit hard. He's going
Radiant's
for a
bottom tower has
butterfly.
fallen. Dire's
I don't
top
hate it
tower has fallen.
entirely.
I think the problem with Collapse's build is he's going all in on this Master Madness as the only source of attack speed that he's got.
It's
Radiant's
true. I
bottom
mean,
tower
Orchid
is
does
under
give him a
attack.
little bit. Oh shit, they're
Butterfly
going in bot. That's a good.
There's a nice 3-man fear.
Can Dumble TP out? Bleak is just kind of in here. He does have the air which is popped, and he's used his ult. Oh my god, he's torn Clams apart.
They're just coming in.
The ulti dispelled the Aeon Disc.
It did. That was so strange.
Did it, or did it just end?
No, it was too short.
It was so short. I mean, it lasted like he basically cast it after like half a second of the.
Oh, afraid it's okay, I think.
That's a fucking pog build if it works like that.
I mean, there's no way he knew that was going to work like that.
But also a basic spell should not dispel Aeon Disc.
God, I feel like you shouldn't be able to dispel your own bugs.
Dire's top
It's a
tower
buff,
is
isn't it?
under
It's not a debuff.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
I don't know
under
if
attack.
it shouldn't work that way, whether or not
I
it
think
does.
it's a debuff.
I guess because it takes your damage down to 0, maybe it counts as a debuff.
I mean, I'd be shocked if
I mean, it
counts.
does say buff on it, but I would not be surprised if it was a debuff somehow.
Dispel type strong dispel was applied, but
How do I check the combat log? Is it where is it? Oh, there. Well, it's a great combat log. Am I missing something? Why is it just empty?
thanks Val. Very nice combat log.
Right. You
doing
need
the
to
next?
select something. If you start with all, it won't usually work.
Oh man.
But I think with the
fucking-
times passed, it only goes back so far because just the window gets filled up. So I don't think it'll show.
Okay. Alfredo is so
It'll
fast.
need a
This is
auxiliary watch.
insane.
Who is the initiation? Nobody.
I
Yes.
mean, on Radiant, all of them.
They just land.
There's the
blinking
air
in.
disc. Why did it?
So that was a dispel.
It definitely
Was that,
dispelled.
was that a Fortune's End or something?
I think it might have been a Fortune's End.
That was definitely dispelled by someone on.
Right, let me see if the combat log fucking works now. I mean, there is a fight happening. Yeah, the combat log is still fine. Why even have these things in the game? They're not gonna work. Babs is trying to man fight. Alfredo is so strong right now. There's nothing they can do against him. Alfredo apparently with the poggest build in the game, despite only having pretty much one useful ability. I guess he has
Right,
full
so
damage.
Sniper TP, use Master Madness, use all Soldier and Ultimate Madness.
Try selecting a hero in the combat log. So target.
I'm looking at Bleak.
Target. What's he playing again?
Trying to
Sniper.
find his Aeon disc. Proc. Sniper got.
Radiant's middle
Yeah, it was
tower
Fortune's
is
End.
under attack.
It was Fortune's End.
Well, I see a anti-mage cast
Radiant's
ability for
middle
Fortune's
tower
End on
has
Sniper.
fallen.
He did, and that was after the Aeon disc.
And then he got the Fortune's End
Radiant
debuff
structures
at
are
34:53, and then was killed just under a second later.
Man. So Anti-Bitch has done that 2 fights in a row. That's pretty impressive.
I didn't know it would be dispelled the Aeon.
Yeah, I mean, Fortune's End has always purged that kind of stuff. I mean, it purges Yules as well. It's always fun.
I don't think there's anything they can do about Alfredo.
They didn't buy back on anybody. He only took the tower. Not too bad.
I think Alfredo, and if Nutkin ever starts using his spells, have kind of hit critical mass at this point. I just don't think Radiant has the carry ability to deal with it, unless... I mean, they need Reg to get super yoked, but he just doesn't have the items.
He doesn't have a farming item. It's not relying on his stroke of fate.
Don't worry, lads, I can always catch up with Stroke of Fate.
If that was so, Grimstrap would be the boggest hero in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Reg is... I think he's not built the worst items he could have built. I mean, he's effectively just built Troll Warlord. He might have just been following the exact guide for Troll Warlord.
Alfredo is onto something.
Alfredo's got like 2,800 gold in his backpack.
Radiant are scanning.
Does?
Got Casual Morbid Mask over the Dragon Lance.
Yeah, I don't know about
that. And no intention to build something that either uses the Morbid Mask or the Dragon Lance.
Still neutral item check.
Dire are scanning.
Just got a level 1 neutral item on Dumbledore.
Yep.
Still got a Philosopher's Stone on Kieran that I don't think they're going to get rid of, which I respect. And Nutkin's got Ninja Gear.
I guess it gives them a bit of attack speed, so might be alright.
Yeah, I mean, if he ever uses spells, it'd be great.
What are Dire waiting for?
Someone to say.
No one will ever fucking know that question.
It was more of a what does Dire need to go high ground?
I mean, they have everything
they've got 3 carries and they're all ranged heroes and they all have pretty low attack.
Hopefully this
all they
is
need
it.
to do is just hit from the low ground and they win.
But I mean, the last 2 times they went high ground, their wave got killed and they all ran away and found the jungle again. So let's just hope the same thing doesn't happen again.
Well, we've got a minute till Carties. Probably a minute and a half until Carty gets to the high ground.
Yes, Jack.
Oh, Bramble gives Vision? No, it does not.
No, it does not.
Oh my god, Super went... I'm only just realising Super went Whirling Axe's ranged for the Ags. Oh, that's a nice
initiative.
That's good, yeah. They've taken out...
Alfredo is not
Alfredo's
playing.
ulted. No, not Alfredo. Bleak Giant's ulted. He's trying to turn. It's worked. Jack down.
Alfredo's dead.
Flab's
And
also
this is
down.
the weak point.
Oh, he's not dead at all.
That should be death. Death
Man,
to
the
the enemy ancient.
God, the tether and the false promise is a lot of healing.
Yeah. Please no leave.
Go on, Kieran, get in there randomly.
Get in
No,
there.
don't leave, guys. Please.
They
There's no
can't be
reason.
leaving.
No.
It's 5v3.
Your pack bought back.
Just bought back. You've got creeps on the high ground. They're
Have
going
we
to get
still not
They're
seen
going
Nutkin
to
use
get
these
the
2 spells
wave.
together? Has anyone seen it yet?
I haven't. I might, honestly, I might give him LPP, doesn't use it once.
Do you want to give him the benefit of the doubt and try and ask him what the fuck was that?
Yeah, uses one and then the other.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
And Bleak's taking the shard for Rampage.
I feel like this is going to be a bad week. I'm going to be very angry at the end of this.
To be fair, I mean, does
It is entirely
Dude,
possible.
I'm fucking done.
The
Get out of the stack. You know what's silly?
vibes
For the
of
first time, I'm like, I'm fucking
the
sick
voice
of it.
channel were very
I'm turning this
loud and excited, shall we say.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
A lot of damage per hit.
Radiant's middle barracks is falling.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, it's a great fear though, and Alfredo's
Nice cookie.
laid out to dry. He's got the Aegis though.
bash!
That
He's
was
got the Aegis.
amazing.
Can they come in to help? There's a coil on 2, that's
Yeah,
not too
God.
bad. The Leak has ulted. He's gunning them down. Alfredo is gunning them down even harder.
Oh, super, no.
And that is game.
If they did that play once when they didn't have the Aegis, that would have been amazing.
Please don't back out, lads. I beg of you.
God.
Oh,
We're just going in for Bleak. Oh, the on desk. He's fine.
You lads are legit.
And they don't call it.
lads.
Radiant's middle tower
They might
has
deal with
fallen.
Brandon fast enough.
Radiant's middle tower has
Oh
fallen.
no,
Is
they're
Corona-
gonna kill Superverse, okay.
Radiant's tower is under attack.
Ah,
And just like
Where's
that,
the prime
a
sub?
cheeky little punch in it. Game one.
What a fucking game one. Do you know what? I thought that was pretty good overall.
all things considered, it was pretty good, but I think being it ability draft made us a little bit salty.
Oh, if that game ended 4 seconds later, that would have been the most pog kill score and time.
24-42, 24-42. Oh yeah. Right, before I go over to set up game 2, do you want to get Jack in? For an interrogation or your...
Oh, I can't be bothered. I'm sure he had a I mean,
You
we
can
know what
say
he's going to
something,
say. I thought it would be good or something similar. We don't need to.
Mate, I try to play the next game, if that's okay. Do you have anyone else lined up?
We do have Cock.
Okay, nice. Oh, hope to give you a good show for the next game.
Cock is going to give us a
Thanks
great
for
show.
having me.
Thank you, Y.O.S.O. Very,
Good evening,
very enjoyed
everyone.
having you again.
I will reset.
Big round of applause for Y.O.S.O. Alright, you can go.
What's up?
He's already gone. Eri is also gone. I guess he's sorting out the log.
He must be. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
I just
do you
watched
know what?
your man. That speed of light video is very cool.
Thank you. You did watch the first game. Thoughts?
I did. I wasn't paying too much attention. I was watching a video of, well, obviously your speed of light video, and then I watched a video about, you know those guys on YouTube who are like, oh, we built a pool in the middle of the jungle.
Oh, those are
with
so
this big-"
good, dude.
But they're all like so fucking fake.
I know, but if you could,
the good ones are the real ones are good. but
imagine if
the
you could
fake
do
ones
that in real
are
life.
not.
Also, like, do they just use those little fucking like troubles or whatever they have like the entire time?
No, they use like
they must use like
backhoes and
machinery
shit.
at some point.
They use like backhoe, yeah.
Because it like starts off and they've got the little fucking like they've effectively like got like one of those little spades you get in fucking ice cream. They've got one of those. Start digging out the earth and then they cut and it's like a big hole in the ground. Also, I am astounded at how few rocks and stuff are in the ground. Like, what sort of
It's
earth
all
are you
fake.
digging?
They're all fake. They're just all fake. I think they like use big machinery and then they move the machinery away and then get like a few shots of the lads digging with like their bare hands. And then they just go back to digging with the machinery. There's one video where they make concrete.
They make concrete.
They make concrete, but they make concrete through they pour dirt and water together, which of course makes
that doesn't sound like concrete.
No, it makes muddy water. But they like it.
God, that was so loud. Lost the ability to speak is a dangerous.
I don't know how to pay out bets, by the way.
What?
I don't know how to pay out bets.
You should just be able to. On the top? Does it say stuff about the prediction?
You lads are legit game ruiners.
No. I can see the prediction. Waiting for result. It says. but I don't know actually how to do it. Mod view.
You can go to mod view and do it, I think, but I thought you could do it like in the.
I'm on it. Mod actions. Here we go. No, that's not it. Channel tools.
Hang on.
I
can't even.
I'm not
see
the only
bet,
one here.
To be honest.
There are others that can do this.
Choose outcome.
Predictions.
Who won?
Choose outcome. Dire one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Something went wrong. Cock, did you do it?
I did it.
Okay, cool. You know how to do it now. You're officially a mod. Well done.
It's at the bottom of the thing. I can make a new one too, but we'll do that after we get in.
Kieran has 14 succulent Chinese meals.
I've got like 3.
How
I opened
common
a pack.
are they? How often do you get them?
I opened a pack and got of 3 and got 3 of them.
They're not meant to be that common. They're not meant to be that common. Like, at all. They're meant to be like the common card, but there is also like 10 other common cards.
I think it might be gooned somehow because I all of the ones I opened were. I mean, I only opened one pack, but they were all Chinese meals. I'm excited to see. Is this another AD?
No.
Is this a real game?
No, this is real. We've had enough of AD.
Thank the Lord. I don't really know a lot of these guys. I know Y.O.S.O, Eagle, and that's about it. And Grumpy, I guess.
To be honest, I don't know many of them either. I know Shak. I know Bommy B, obviously.
Yeah, Bommy
Cool
B.
Llama.
Don't know him.
I think I know. I haven't done Science with Ben. He's pretty decent. Oh shit. Alright, Cock, you're gonna be my sort of I'm gonna bounce ideas off you for the MVPs and LVPs last game.
Oh yeah.
I think that Alfredo MVP.
Hold on. Let me. Is there a way to pull up the game? Who did he play?
He played Dark Willow.
I didn't see any of the Dark Willow play, but sure.
Right.
It's hard to tell.
Well, I mean, he was 14
spells.
So.
Okay, well that's pretty pog. Whoever played Troll did a very poor job.
I mean, they all kind of did poor jobs on Father Jonathan's Pizza. Like, Soups was 1 and 12, and Jack went Echo Saber Basher. I mean, it wasn't impressive all around. I'm tempted to dish out. It's either going to be a mass Dishon or a mass LVP, apart from maybe for Clabs. Soups isn't an AD player.
If I make it in time for ons and disons and MVPs and LVPs.
I think you have. I think he's just going over it. I don't really know. I didn't watch. I didn't pay attention to the game. Just kind of hanging out.
Always things you love to hear from a professional podcaster.
I wasn't casting that game.
Eri.
Yes.
We were talking about last game.
Yep.
Do you reckon it's fair for a widespread Dishon or a widespread LVP for the Dire team?
LVP.
How widespread are we talking? If you're talking
as in I think I'm going to omit maybe.
I think Alfredo did good. I think
Jack,
Gumberfrog did fine.
And Reg are definitely accountable. I would be bringing them into the boardroom, like straight away.
Oh, you'd be talking Radiant.
Yes, we're talking Radiant. Sorry.
Right. Okay. I thought you meant Dire.
I did say Dire. I meant Radiant.
I think Kieran did okay.
I think Kieran and Clabs were fine.
I'm happy with either 3 Dishons or 2 Dishons and an LVP for someone.
Who do you think the LVP goes to? I know where my LVP goes. Where does yours go?
between Jack for the build or Super for doing literally nothing. But I mean, like Jack, at least he like Jack did the most hero damage on his team. He at least tried. Yep, he did 33k.
Wow. Okay,
He's the
Soups
second
then.
most in the game.
Soups is the LVP. The chat wanted you to sing a song, Cock. So I hope you've got your singing boots on.
I'm not gonna sing for chat. They can
You're
get
not gonna
fucked.
sing, okay?
You can play my song for them, but I'm not gonna sing for
Not for free.
I'll play your song.
Album
I'll
coming
play
soon.
it in the after.
Here, I'll send you a new one. It's not out on Spotify yet. It's been approved by the publisher, but apparently it takes like another 10 days to get approved on Spotify.
Is it going to be coming in music stores near you?
It will be, yeah.
Can I get a first edition copy?
I'll have to print a CD. Yeah, I can do
Can I
that.
get a signed headshot to my greatest fan?
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
I mean, when you become famous, that's going to sell for a lot.
Radiant team pick.
It's very optimistic when.
Lot number 47 is a vintage first edition CD from famous folk musician Riley Stein.
And it's just like my gob just sitting there is just the
Starting
dumbest smile
bidding
on my face.
at $500,000.
5 seconds remaining.
600,000.
Harry, your mic is shocking.
Never mind. I don't even have a fan on this time.
Well, it's something just clicking, mate.
It's terrible.
Rock and roll. That'd be a good band name.
It's a fucking right
Our,
off. Right,
our
so
NHU band name is Jam a Man of Fortune.
Oops.
Jam a Man
Jam a
of
Man
Fortune.
of Fortune.
And Jay will remember them.
Oh right, okay. So I got an explanation from Jack, by the way, about his build.
Yeah.
If you want to hear it? So apparently, the take aim was apparently a deny pick.
Yeah.
And quote, then I was thinking, how the fuck do I dodge Shadow Realm? Hence phase.
Right.
Radiant
And then
team.
why the
That's it.
shard build?
That's all I got.
Right.
It made some kind of sense to him.
I love you, Jack.
I think it is honestly just following the Dota Plus Slardar build.
Does he actually do that? He just whatever Dota Plus tells him to build, he's like, yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking
yeah.
about it, and I'm like, what would the Dota Plus build tell you to build on Slardar? It would be like Echo Saber, Blink,
So there's up here.
BKB, wouldn't it? And I guess Shard. People are buying Shard now.
Right off the bat, I'm liking Radiant's
Dire team
supports
back.
a lot better than Dire's.
Well, that's
I mean-
because you're a little fucking petty
Neither,
Witch player.
yeah, neither team has any supports that have any decent,
Radiant team
Stun.
reliable catch or stuns.
Wow. Ogre
I
has
mean,
a
Zeus is it's pretty meta.
Yeah,
He does a lot of damage with his fucking jump. He's a bloody cunt. He actually has a fairly low cooldown stun. It's not a long stun, but it's enough to cause
to
disruption to
stop
the fight.
10
and
seconds
stop a
remaining.
TP, which is
Zeus is
always,
honestly just pretty pog hero. Ogre is not, but
5
it's good with
seconds.
Bloodlust is pretty decent. Hi Thomas. Thanks bro.
thanks, bro.
I don't know where this thing started, where he does this, but
10 seconds
good.
remaining.
Oh, the
So
Thomas
just a-
troll.
yeah,
Just a cheeky bit of
good
anti-comedy,
to see
isn't it?
5 seconds
yeah,
remaining.
good to see
Dire
he's
team pick.
spending his free time wisely.
It's 2022. The funniest comedy is the comedy that isn't funny.
Radiant
is
team
And it's just
pick.
confusing.
Forwards from grandma. Check it out. I can already imagine the sort of stuff that comes
I'm looking it
up
up.
there. New
10
bets.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, Cock, set up the new bets, mate.
Oh, okay, fine.
5 seconds
On
remaining.
accounts of being less funny than Pun Man's. Wow.
Well, that's.
Pun Man's done dirty there.
Radiant team.
I think that's pretty accurate.
Oh, Luke's here, so at least Thomas has got someone to interact with.
Oh, wait, I'm modding your channel, aren't I? So I can do this.
You are? Oh, you are. I must have done it because I was getting so many fucking things in about timing out lads.
10 seconds remaining.
Unman's got timed out. What a shame.
There is no safe space. There is no escape.
Centaur Warrunner, I've had a lot of trouble against recently, and Jug. Centaur is just like, I think it's because I've been playing a lot of Morphling, and Morphling really sucks against Centaur.
Yeah, I played against Centaur once recently, and it was in a game where I was playing Sniper, and you can probably imagine how that went. Wow, Radiant's going for all of the off-meta unpicked heroes.
And then
I guess it's mid silencer and like
Kazar.
4 Bane. Best guess.
Yeah, Core Silencer has. I mean, Witchblade is. Oh my god, this fucking sound effect. I've got to do something about this. Silencer's helped by the fact that Witchblade is like the most broken item in the game.
Silencer's one of these heroes that I feel like on paper should be really good, but is just completely unpicked, and no one's picking him, and no one's winning with him. And I couldn't tell you why. Because like, Witchblade's really good. Global Silence, everything's super fighty, it's really good. The only thing I can think of is that he's like, his damage isn't super high, he's cooldown reliant. I guess people are just buying BKBs and buying Lotus Orbs.
Are Chug and Ogre going to be able to do anything against presumably Centaur and Silencer though?
I mean, Ignite Spin is a lot of damage. To be fair.
Yeah, but Centaur's a big boy.
I mean, he is, but he's still not as big a boy as a level 1 to level 1 Ogre Magi.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, realistically, hero pick doesn't really matter. Whoever's like marginally less shit in that lane is going to win the lane.
Yeah, this is true.
Oh, someone's dog. Fuck. Kazar, if you scroll down below your stream, in my bio, you can.
I record my music with my window open, and occasionally I think there is like a bit in one of the songs where you can hear just like,
only, like
somebody walking by, just like chatting with their friend.
It's not very crippling. It's 10 cents, I think.
Man, I love listening to like.
Right, I'm gonna try it. See if it's quieter.
Recordings, and someone tells you, "Hey, did you know that 3 minutes 40 in this one song?"
Why is it the same volume? Whatever I do.
You know, there's just one random like audio artifact that is in every
I think
single.
Ted might just be the loudest person ever.
Like you know the main like the in Star Wars, the main like Luke looking up at the two suns. In that track, about like 2 minutes in, just before that scene, when he's like looking up at his son's building.
One of the violinists farts.
No, it's I think someone like drops a cymbal or something, and you hear in the background.
No way. Let me find it. The Force theme is what it's called.
I think I'll find the track's called "The Princess Appears." I was mid Viper.
Drop.
Oh my god,
Okay,
it's an anti.
I'm not looking it up. Yeah, it's a Storming Eagle anti-mage. I'm not allowed to bet, but put it on Dire, baby.
Yeah, I won't forget to unmute myself.
I mean, the thing is, on one hand, AM is the worst carry in Dota, but on the other hand, it is AM against the Goon stack. So I give them about even chances.
Someone's with more cringe.
Like all of these heroes, like not many of these radiant heroes are good, but they're obnoxious. And obnoxious is usually
Why is Shak's Zeus just like topless.
Oh, that's
He's got,
the,
Okay, it's
yeah.
been,
So the
been...
Zeus Arcana came with
Oh,
like
yeah, I can do this.
legendary arms, legendary chest, and it's just him without any clothes on. So if you don't have the Arcana on, you can still equip all of the other bits, and it's just him without a shirt on.
Okay. He's just running around.
Yeah, he's just have a shirt on.
Cool.
You're a god. Why would you have a shirt on?
Okay, I've got to concentrate on the game. But yeah, it's looking good. All these random sounds that don't seem to be changing volume, even though I'm definitely changing the fucking volume.
Right, very quickly before game gets on, are we just doing the 2 dis-ons and the LVP for last game? Or did I miss anything in the interim?
We are doing
MVP for
Alfredo.
Willow.
Yeah, MVP Alfredo, dis-on Jack, dis-on Reg, LVP Soups. That we're going with?
Yep.
Okay, sick.
I
will price it down right now.
It's being removed.
I've lost the ability to speak.
I'll sort this out later. I don't understand it.
Oh wow, this is Alfredo's first MVP of the new year.
Oh, congrats.
The battle begins.
I can always tell whenever it's the first time Alfredo's played a role or done something.
Trouble for Heretic.
To extend the column.
Didn't I remove it?
It's Alfredo the anal taking
two sources?
unless it's already been in that column.
Maybe it is being played from 2 sources, you're right.
I like a very sophisticated system you've got.
Maybe I'll just mute this one then.
If it ain't broke, you know.
Yeah, my eyes are gonna be at the bot lane because I'll be surprised if anything interesting happens here. Actually, there should be some cool gameplay happening, but I don't know if it's going to.
I'm gonna be
what?
AFK doing stats for
Okay.
4 seconds. So good luck,
Sure.
Cock. Have
Yeah,
fun.
I figured out someone else has figured out the reason why it wasn't changing. See if we can get it back up to a normal volume now. I removed it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna cast the game. Y.O.S.O mid.
Yeah,
What's that sound? Y.O.S.O mid versus Bommy B Viper. This is probably a decent matchup for Silence in the grand scheme of things. In terms of all the matchups he could have had. Or all the matchups that Viper could have had, rather. Yeah, it's
good
because
for Viper.
Turn down sound like that.
Or
So the thing with Viper usually is because the build is like 1 point net toxin and max point attack, max corrosive skin. He's really good against melee heroes. He's just bullies out of them. As far as ranged heroes goes, he's good against like overtime magic damage and right click harass because like weak constant right click harass. And the fact that it depends what Y.O.S.O builds. If he just goes for Glaze of Wisdom, then he's probably alright. But if he tries to harass with Arcane Curse, once Tommy has more than...
this could be bad for Heretic.
Ben is
this could be bad for both of them.
Double staff. Heretic is just sort of out, hung out to dry here though. Lana Rose gone through back and forth walk.
He's not alright at all. I lied.
Dead. Dead Heretic. That's the FP.
He got baited by the courier.
Yep.
He got excited. Bless him.
He had the chance to run away there, and he chose not to. So,
I mean, you know, he's full mana, full health. It's not too bad. I think mid lane is probably going to be his most boring lane of all time, so I'm not going to watch it very much.
Bot is also... Oh, I say bot, but Storming Eagle had a little bit of a trouble.
The troubleshooting is not going well.
Stop muting yourself, Ashwin, you coward. Just talk to chat normally.
Okay. I said the troubleshooting is not going very well.
Alright.
What do you say?
Like, this is like ASMR for Eri. Is that your fan? What is that?
What, me?
Yeah.
I'm Fengus the kill grumpy nerd!
is very close top.
Can Lanira get this spell off?
Use the Q.
It
Biff,
does
Biff,
so
Biff,
much
Biff,
damage.
Biff!
Yes,
Oh, he's
one more
he's
Biff.
got him.
Yes.
And in the bot
Lanira
lane,
gets a good kill.
Tide, I think, is okay, but just
I
about.
think he's
just barely.
Yeah, he'll have to run home, but
Where does the iron grating sound come from?
Oh, don't stay,
I don't know. Maybe Eri is like sharpening his blades or something.
I mean, I've got two little USB desktop fans. The one pointing at me, I've got turned off, so I'm sitting here sweating for the good of the stream, and the other one is pointing at the laptop so that it doesn't overheat and explode. And I've got noise cancellation on, but sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. There doesn't seem to be anything I can do about it. So it is what it is.
you know what would work? A pop filter.
I've got one.
Have you got one?
I sure do.
Well, then maybe it won't work. Well,
Yeah, lads, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Just deal with it. Just deal with it. Look, if you have any hearing problems afterwards, then
You know what? It's
your fault.
It's just an audio L all around.
I feel like I have to sort out the audio every stream, and then every stream someone's like, yeah, it's good now, and at the start of every stream someone's like, geez, audio is really fucked.
Well, to be fair, at least they tell you. The last time I streamed in Inhouse, I got like halfway through the first draft, and someone said, yeah, there's no audio.
I mean, I did have that for a bit of one stream. Where people were coming in, I was like greeting them. I was like, man, people are quiet in chat today. I was saying hello, and no one said. And then I was finally after like half an hour.
Oh, the cows.
Can you guys hear me? No.
Yep. We can hear you.
I sent you some links to audio workstations that are POG, but you'll have to check them out after.
Yeah.
What are they saying in all chat?
He's asking him to tip him. So that is indeed a diss on for Bommy B.
Yeah.
He did actually die somehow to Silencer. I must have missed
died
that.
to Silencer, so I think it was self-deprecating tip.
Yeah, he just kind of went on him for.
Is raindrops the item for Viper against Silencer?
He also hasn't skilled Viper Strike. I don't know if that's normal or not.
Yeah, that's definitely not normal. Or maybe he's following the Jack fucking build. Whatever build that I can't remember the thing, Dota Plus.
Yeah, so there's 120 magic damage. So the raindrops will only proc on last word.
Yes.
And not even that yet. So I think. Yeah, they won't even proc on last word yet. It needs to be level 2 last word, otherwise it just won't proc. So right now it's just passive mana regen.
He did get a DD bottled, which is pretty cool, but he
only had some kind of ultimate spell he could use to kill Y.O.S.O.
Yeah, turn Eri up. Is Eri quiet for anyone else? I feel like Eri, you were louder earlier.
I'm trying my best. I really am.
You're better now.
It's fine.
I'm wiggling around the mic to try and find a space where it's not deafening. But also, you know.
Yeah, Greg fixed it. If you guys do have any lag, Greg is the man to go to.
He is the expert.
He knows the ins and outs of the streaming world. It's actually surprising because Greg himself doesn't stream, but he's one of those knowledgeable people about the Twitch scene. And if you're looking to, if you want to know any sort of artists or want any tips and tricks, Greg is definitely the man to go to.
What's up, Greg?
So is it still just a Bommy B boring off in the mid lane?
Yeah, it's not much going on anywhere really.
At least Bommy B has more last hits. In fact, he has a lot more last hits than Y.O.S.O.
He does, but the one death means that it's pretty much even. There's like 150 gold in it. There'll be less than.
Yeah, what was the thing sent out by Crit? Where he was talking about like comparing assists to last hits.
So it was a hero who had I think 30-40 last hits by 10 minutes versus a Marcy who was 0-1, I think 13, 14, and the hero with 20-30 CS had a higher net worth than the hero with 13 assists.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Science Ben has missed several stomps that he really should have hit. Grumpy Nerd might go
should
down.
be trouble here for Grumpy Nerd. If Grumpy Nerd
No,
doesn't
I
die
think
here, I will be
actually-
shocked.
I think Y.O.S.O.
Oh my god, the body blocks.
Spells.
Oh my
His haste just
god.
ran out. This is dead Y.O.S.O, I think. No, it's fine, but it's fine.
I don't know how Grumpy Nerd survived there. Lana with some really pog body blocks.
Oh, you know.
Meanwhile, Bombing Beam might be able to at least get some damage on the tower with that.
I doubt
It's pretty
it.
bad.
The man's
for-
already back.
No.
He did somehow use one of his raindrops, so maybe that was from the last one.
Dire's top tower is
That's
under
you.
attack.
Gesundheit.
Sorry guys. Oh jeez. How's Eagle doing?
Top
pretty
He's got
decent.
a lot of
Yeah.
assets. He's got a hell of a
Good
lot of
time.
assets.
Yeah. He's doing alright. Unfortunately, he is playing anti-mage.
Radiant's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
Anti-Mage is a bad hero, eh, Ari?
Yeah, even if you win the
Anti-Mage is a
lane,
bad hero.
I guess you're just not good enough a hero to win when both
Especially
your
when
other
he's
lanes
first
got
picked.
lost. Yeah. I know, right?
Yeah. Weird.
And especially
just-
when
it's
you
just not
displace
good
our
enough.
carry player from her usual position.
Yeah. It's just not good enough to carry a team of feeding noobs anymore. It's a terrible shame.
Ari,
Except
you
for
are.
Clock was good.
It's wild that you're actually a bigger troll than like Luke.
The difference is, Clock, I accidentally clicked a button.
It's true. It is true.
And
Everything
Luke
Greg says
made
is
it
true.
his life's
Heretic is dead.
Mission.
Heretic is not dead. Heretic is dead. I don't know what Ben was doing all that. I think he was just
Mine was an
farming.
accident.
What is Grumpy now doing? He could be in trouble here.
I don't think he will be. He's pretty quick, and Science
Didn't
was
have
bad.
mana.
No, he didn't have mana for the old stampede. Stampede.
Could have double edged him though.
Okay.
But it wouldn't have killed him.
As it turns out, bot lane is the boring one.
Oh, we have a witch doctor in this game. I didn't even realise.
Dude, Witch
He's
Doctor
got
laning
one
against
last-
Tidehunter,
and
and
two
somehow there have been no kills in this lane.
No. I feel like
Yeah, he has Death Ward too.
if you're
and has
gonna pick AM, or well, if you're gonna pick witch doctor, basically they don't go well together. It's like, I don't know, ice cream and fish. Don't go well together.
I think it goes well enough together if you buy like all the Venom 1 Anti-Mage and actually do shit.
Oh, maybe.
Anti-Mage can be a really strong laner if you just try. But I think Eagle is very much like a traditional I want to play farm for 20 minutes pulse one. So I don't think he has any intention of being active before he has Battle Fury Manta.
It's just the Eagle way. He needs to get to a certain critical mass and then he'll feed.
Yeah.
But just for peace of mind, he needs to know that he got to the critical mass. So he can say, you know, well, we could have won that game.
The Bomby B bots are flying out. Let's
Bomby
see if
B
he
bots.
uses them to rotate, or if they're just a waste of 2,000 gold.
Oh, Stampede top. There's a grip.
Oh,
That's a
great
top grip.
beam script.
The
A
stomp
huge beam
is
script.
acceptable. It's done ogre, and they're coming in with Bomby B boring. Bomby B boring spitting. But he took a very foolish path.
Of a walk away.
That was a great grip from Heretic.
It was a great grip. It almost warranted a Le Greek,
Dire's middle
but
tower is under attack.
I haven't done it in a while.
We'll give him the retroactive Le Goon.
Le Greek.
Le Greek.
Centaur.
Le Greek
Vanguard is standard. What's Ogre going first? He hasn't got anything queued up, which always makes me a bit nervous.
What, you
Oh,
won't
here
have
they
Minus
come.
to out?
Yeah.
I think he just bought the Arcanes, I think.
Okay.
They're invading the triangle, but there's no one there, and there's no
No.
stack. Oh, there's a stack.
The
There's
thing is,
one
who are they
single
expecting to
second.
find us here?
Yeah, Anti-Mage is
Anti-Mage is not
going to be
farming.
here.
Are they sea sounds? I mean,
I mean, there are 4 heroes showing your lanes.
I don't know what they're doing.
they're just 3 man. I mean, I guess they do get an ancient stack. But 2 things.
This is a single entrance stack.
Yeah.
Grumpy Nerd needs to be careful here, actually.
Nah, healing was a cool spell.
How's young Shak doing? He's not doing great.
No, he's buying a lot of sentries for someone who's maxing Lightning Bolt second on 2s.
It is true. Are you meant to max Heavenly Jump Mass? Is that it?
I think you max it concurrently with whatever. I think you go like 404.
Why is he not casting his spells?
Well, look, he's already missing. How much mana is that? He's already missing 19 mana. He's nearly out.
Oh lord. I don't think I'm gonna make it, lads.
I think he just lightning bolted the melee.
Here comes Bommy B.
Oh, that's a good ravage! Catches
Ravage.
Eagle, and now Eagle is
and
tilted.
Ladder is here as well.
The game is over as Eagle is tilted. Vayne has come bot. Not sure why.
I need to push and get a tower here because that's four big rotates for 2
I
heroes.
remember the last time I saw
Not huge.
more than one hero in the mid lane. I feel like they're
Yeah.
just taking it in turns.
It was about 5 minutes ago.
Getting 4-star first
Take
one
it
silencer.
Oh, Bommy B, where are you going?
You're getting 4-star shard. Y.O.S.O, please.
This is cow.
Please just scan that fucking braid of yours and remember that Witchblade is OP. Let's see if Y.O.S.O stream sniping. That's the big test.
Oh, Garrett the spy is going in. He's not Bongo.
There we go!
The world's latest bongo.
Bongo him, guys. No.
But it was a Bongo. Could you have heard of them?
I like just looking at the lads and just, you know, watching them walk about for a bit. Let's see what Garrett's
Science
gonna
was-
go do.
Science was Ben could have been down there and stampeded and probably killed like 3 or 4.
Garrett
of the
is...
big-
There's the global silence.
Science was
Here's
Ben
the
is down here.
stampede. It unfortunately arrives... That's a... Oh no, the Bongo went to the creeps. Oh, there's a good grip though! The creep! I don't think it's
It's
gone
a bit of a
well for him, though.
cluster.
Eagle is
It's a
in,
bit of a
and he doesn't have
cluster.
blink out. That is... I told you, Eagle's tilted. He's now done for.
I just spent the last 45 seconds watching Y.O.S.O use 80% of his mana pool, Glaives of Wisdoming, a creep wave, missing most of his CS, and then global silencing with TP off cooldown, and then going, you know what? I'm
Can you
keeping
do? Sorry,
CS.
can you just stop? Can you say that last sentence with a Y.O.S.O accent?
Say again?
Can you say the last sentence with a Y.O.S.O accent?
You know what?
No, I'm sure.
God, your
I mean,
accent's
Cock, you
perfect.
can try.
You know what?
You know what?
You know what?
I will not the TP bottom. I stay mid.
I use the
I must
global
hit
laugh.
more creeps. I'm farming up my shard.
Don't worry, guys.
Going
I
hard.
take a mid tower.
Why are you going shard? Just get
Don't
it.
worry, guys. 300 health is more than enough to jungle.
I like that Ares is like a proper, like old Italian accent. Like I imagine that is like what the Romans sounded like if they indeed spoke Italian.
Yeah, well, I mean, my problem is most
Or
of the accents
English,
I try
rather.
these days. It's been so long. Most of the accents I try are just like Greek, but ever so slightly changed.
Garrick,
Yeah,
why are
sorry,
you
very
Italian
leaving
Greek
good.
is basically the
How
same.
did he get this low?
Garrick, why did you leave the safety?
Run,
of
boy.
your hole?
Garrick,
Like,
run!
Oh no!
Garrick, very dead.
It's perished.
How
He
many
didn't
games
have a
does Garrick
TP
have?
on, but- Let me look it up.
He's got
Figure it out.
2,000 matches!
Yeah, Garrett's supposed to be one of the better ones in this game.
Okay, well that's not.
But Science was Ben.
But you know,
taking a bit of damage from this.
you know how Star Trek simps are.
Is he a Star Trek sim? Is that what Garrick is?
Useless. Yeah.
Alt him grumpy.
Is
though,
Garrick
you know.
in the thing also a
He's a
spy?
Deep Space Nine enjoyer. He is, yeah. Well, depending who he was.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You imagine Y.O.S.O
Um,
like David
Grumpy
Love
nerd
Island.
just died to you.
I don't know who
David
David is, but if he's like
Is he-
Y.O.S.O, then fair enough.
Man, I want people like, man, this guy, he reminds me of this guy that I saw on a thing once. It's like, does he or does he just remind you of an Italian man?
I don't know many Italian people, to be honest. It is kind of just
No.
Giusto, Metti Poteti, and Erektoro. Oh my god, they've murdered.
Kaboom!
That was real brutal. Holy shit.
Evaporated.
Exploded him.
Eagle's really not happy right now. He did at least get the Battle Fury.
No, the thing is though, both of their carries are dying in kind of silly ways.
Garrick, no.
Oh boy. Oh
Why do you?
no. I can't look.
Y.O.S.O in trouble as well. Oh no, he's converted to Ben. Y.O.S.O, run, please.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Oh.
attack.
Oh,
Mercy from
Catch him,
Grumpy
Grumpy.
Nerd. Ooh. Y.O.S.O is now going Ags.
He's bored of your soul.
So
Tell him to get a witch, please.
I mean, what guide?
He's
What
bored
guide
of
is
your
Y.O.S.O using? Because I'm sure most current guides will tell you to get witch.
Here's the Greek. It's not.
I mean, the grip is great. Yeah, the grip is great. Heretic is playing
yes,
really well.
Heretic.
Why is
Oh, hit!
Eagle, what are you doing?
Eagle's come
Yes,
to die again.
Eagle.
Oh
Why
my
are you
God.
here?
Eagle blinked in to try and steal
I told you,
CS.
as soon as he dies once,
Steal the kill.
as soon as he dies once,
Eric, what are you
it's like
doing?
fucking the dam has been busted, and now
Validate.
all over the shop. Here comes the death ward.
Here comes the Stampede, which is unused. Stampede just not being used.
Poor Garak.
This is so
Stampede
bad.
still not being used. Still not being
I
used.
think he's just willing to sacrifice his life. Viper strike down, lads.
At least Y.O.S.O lived.
So many lives in this.
Look at this vision, bottom.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Hang on. Who's
in
buying
this?
Lanero.
This is needed for.
Lanero, Shak.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Lanero,
attack.
Shak, you guys have a hero that lets you see wards.
Shak.
Why
Yeah,
didn't you
Shak
do it?
plays like 4 of these
Wait, oh,
sentries.
this is the Dyer's wards as well.
Radiant's
Shak,
middle
mate,
tower is
what are
under
you
attack.
doing? Look at him just running around with his fucking shirt
Middle
off.
tower has fallen.
Why does he have so... He has a spell that lets him see wards. It's wild, because he hasn't actually de-warded the one right next to him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Garrett, no. Not again.
Oh,
I think this is just trouble for everyone. That is a stampede to not save anyone. Although it maybe did save Ben. But
Maybe
also potentially
Storm
not saving Ben. Because Ben is fucked. I mean, I think you just call it at this point. This is a mess.
I feel like
Heretic. I mean, it is certainly on for a mass diss on such LVP apart from Heretic.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
the Ligreeps.
I think if there's an LVP, I think
What
it
are
might
you doing?
be
Storming Eagle.
I must say.
It might be who?
Eagle.
Eagle.
Because I mean, you know, playing anti-mage, sure, but also just the fact that like
Eagle
he keeps
can get
showing
it.
up and dying.
Very
in
the
awful
hypocrite.
ways. Look, AM's a dog shit hero, but at least I.
Oh,
do
now it comes out. The truth comes out from Eri.
I wish you would have known that when you went to pick him.
went to ban it.
Well, what did you end up
again? Why are
doing?
you banning AM? It's not a good hero.
Because it's just.
Riddle me that.
I've been playing a lot of Goon stacks. I ban AM because Goons cannot deal with AM.
We had 3 divines in that stack. It's not quite a
We
Goon
did?
stack. Yeah, we did.
Who's the third divine?
Ruby.
No, who's the second divine?
Eri.
Is Eri divine?
I am.
You
I've been hovering like halfway through Ancient 5 for ages,
Eri,
so I
you
just
massive
played like
troll.
3 more games.
Dyer's bottom tower is
Eagle.
under attack.
Eagle. Oh my
see it.
god.
I want to be a monster.
Oh my
mate.
god. Can we look at Eagle right now? He just walked by it. He walked by. He walked by Jug's courier 3 times without killing it. He just wandered by.
Trouble for Heretic. Ding ding ding, motherfucker.
In Super you say that, but I did just watch you play that AD game.
Yeah, Soups. You're fucking garbage.
That was remarkable.
Let
a
the
series of
record
remarkable
state.
choices.
Soups is hot garbage. And not hot in the sexy sense. Hot as in steaming and stinking.
Swathing.
Look at Science was Ben trying to just chase him down.
Dyer's middle tower
Another
is
group's
under
joined in.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like,
Just kill the creatures. There we go.
full whip. This is so silly. Meanwhile, they're actively losing a tier 2 bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Radiant's
gone.
bottom tower has fallen. Dyer's courier.
Don't worry.
Don't worry though, Eagle's gonna get his
almost on
manta
that
in a
manta.
couple minutes time.
Hit the Ancients, Eagle. They're right there. It's free CS.
What's
No, he's going to go
happening
for the camp so that he dies when the heroes come to get it.
This is even worse, actually.
Instead of farming ancients and Arkham.
Oh my god, he's done the smallest fucking TP of all time, but
Oh.
he's escaped
Dire's top
by
tower
the
is
skin of
under
his
attack.
sweet teeth.
He probably thought that was a pog play.
Shit. What? Oh, I see. He's got the old shovel. I was a bit concerned about Garrick's inventory for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still pretty concerned about Garrick's inventory. The fact that it's 24 minutes in and he's got arcane boots.
Yeah.
Why does he have to ring it fast?
Oh,
there's a ravage on none!
Heretic with the old walk away at 350 movement speeds.
Great juking play there from Heretic. You know, that sort of play you only get from high level gameplay.
Shak almost caught him there. What is Shak's build anyway? Oh, he's going.
Shak.
Oh yeah.
This is the Zeus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Shak's build is just obviously to carry on 3 fucking sentries. That's Shak's build.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Who cares?
What's he doing?
Yeah, he has a spell that lets him.
No, so I mean, I caught this all on stream. He bolts the high ground and he dewards the wall, and then he puts a sentry down afterwards. Yeah. What is the point of that? What are you doing with that sentry? Do they have any invis heroes? No.
Do you think someone just told him once, always put the sentry down?
It was Has. I can almost guarantee it was Has.
It's just hardwired into his brain to always put the sentry down at any cost.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
To look busy. Yeah, to look. Maybe it's for the extra fancy points. Wait, what? Look at Zeus, he's got 9.4. I reckon all 9.4 were putting down fucking sentry walls.
Oh, yeah.
AM typically at the bottom of the, or the eagle typically at the bottom of the fancy points. Even Garak,
the Manta.
Even Garak, who I've seen do nothing, is doing better than him.
I mean, Garrett's playing the Dota equivalent of that one Tom Cruise movie where he keeps dying and respawning every week.
Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow, great film.
But except in Edge of Tomorrow, Tom Cruise learns every time he dies. Garrett has not learned at all.
Big creep.
Oh, that's a pretty good stomp, and they might be able to get Cool Eagle here with the last round of cop. It's not enough. And now Trouble. That's a good Omni Slash. They kill off Bane. Bane in trouble.
Now we use the
Sample finally comes out, but the buildings are going down.
The Eagle is ready to come and fight.
Nero.
He's going in.
Instead of hitting buildings, the Nero just
game one any good?
Hit the creep that came out for like a solid 4 seconds.
Oh my god, this is trouble. This is big trouble. Shak in trouble. Lanero in trouble. Cool Armor's gonna get out, so is Bomby B. That was not a great fight. I mean, they did get the racks, and they did get a buyback from Garak, of course, the carry.
Yeah, this is... It's not huge, but like, what can they do? They go bottom and maybe get a tier 2? Eagle wants to go mid for some reason. Can they get...
I wish I could do an Eagle impression.
Tower?
It's one of the hardest in the business to do.
Yeah, I've been
Oh, he's gone in on Bomby B. This actually might be quite a pod play. They've got 4 lads around, and Garak with the awesome spellcasting. Maybe he is
Bomby B, what are you doing?
I mean, obviously in Edge of Tomorrow, Tom Cruise's mentor is... what's her fucking name?
I want to say Sean.
It's not Emily Blunt. Is that her name?
Is Emily Blunt?
Who's the one in the quiet place?
Emily Blunt is.
Yeah, it is. So who is that for Garak? Which one of the 4 is teaching him every time he dies? It must be Heretic.
Yeah, probably.
And who's the general that they shoot like 1,000 times? That is probably Eagle.
Oh yeah. No, Eagle's that one lad in the I can't remember. It's the mech suit or the transport, wherever it was. He gets blown up at the start.
Oh.
He was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm going in, bro," and then just dead.
I would definitely watch that again. It was a really good cinema movie.
Oh yeah.
I think it might be less fun outside of the cinema.
Here's a question for the two of you: if you could watch any film, actually, maybe Kingpie first, and then we'll get to it later.
Yeah, that Cool Armor's got it. That's a decent global silence, isn't it? Oh, that nightmare. Is there a grip happening? There is a grip happening, but the Ravage comes out, and Grumpy Nose is just fine, but the Stampede is going to come out.
But he don't have any mana for it.
They're actually starting to turn this around. Impressively enough.
They've shown them off, but they haven't actually gotten anything.
Hey guys, guess what Y.O.S.O's getting?
Top net worth is.
Oh yes. 29 minutes in.
Finally.
I think we can. Maybe he was doing it so it didn't look like a stream snipe. Because if he got it immediately,
still coming.
it would be chalked up as a stream
3v5
snipe.
without Ravage. And still without mana on this match.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is, because Grumpy now has no mana now. Not Heretic. He also actually has quite a lot of stolen int.
Eagle, this is where you go in.
Heretic should have.
What are you afraid of? There's 3 heroes, none of them have mana.
Oh, Eagle, what are you doing?
He's going up. He's going up.
Okay, now.
He's about to kill. He's about to kill Shak.
And then he's going. What was that for?
Oh my god. Eagle, please. Oh, he just gets out. Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, no, he's definitely getting an LVP. He is definitely getting an LVP. It's decided.
Yeah, that's
trouble also for Y.O.S.O down bot. Y.O.S.O down, but they're TPing the entire fucking Ginyu force right in.
Oh my god, run, Bommy.
Bommy be in trouble.
Oh, he turned the bloody missile hammer into a maelstrom.
They've turned his death into a tier 2 though, so that's not bad.
Feed says Where Banana. I'm pretty sure that's a timeout.
That was like, what's the one after 966? Like 12. That was a 1288.
1288. Harry with the impressively quick mathematics there.
Fucking
His command of numbers is impressive.
So I'm supposed to be good at it, even if I don't remember half.
See, that's the opposite for me. I'm meant to be good at it. I'm not.
I was always good at stats and dog shit and everything else.
Radiant are scanning.
I think that's a good setting match. Like that.
A smoke.
What are they waiting for? I guess.
I mean, they've got.
Fucking. Tyler's got so many fucking void stones and rings of health in his quick buy.
Oh, Y.O.S.O, what is this?
Y.O.S.O is just gone in, and that has not worked.
Breach?
Shak has been blown up. That's a really good Ravage.
Oh,
look at that Ravage. Trouble maybe for
such a nice jump.
Lanero.
Cycling man just went in first, but Y.O.S.O just waddled into initiate.
There's no basher. Oh, Cool Armor gets the big kill.
Cool Armor.
Eagle maced out, safe and sound.
Cool Armor is looking good for an honorable.
I mean, he's looked pretty good for an MVP, honestly.
Yeah.
Like Tommy T was doing pretty well, but then he started feeding. Grumpy was doing pretty well, but then he started feeding. Shaky's bites.
I'll keep that noted to you, mate.
Shak
Thanks for that. You fucking moron. He's told me my next hero is going to be Intel.
Oh, actually, there's an idea. What if I donate the next thing's going to be single draft? I have to do a single draft in-house.
What if you what?
We can't do it. We can't do it.
If I donate the next gen single draft, I'll have to do a single draft in-house.
Oh. I think a single draft in-house would be very cool. It's exactly what the lads need.
I mean,
I'll tell you
what. We'll see what happens after this.
Yeah, just queue it up.
But they won't be able to play their heroes.
They can't play the heroes now.
That's a good point.
but that scares me. That notion scares me. That if they can't play it now, where do we go from here?
I mean, the only way to
unknown
go bottoms
territory,
up, right? What if one of them just discovers that the hero that they're gonna like Cock and Marcy just discovers that they're secretly Pog at hero they've never tried before?
I mean, Cock Marcy is pretty impressive. Eagle is about to do something stupid.
His teammates are pinging him as well.
Oh, that's
my
a good
God.
jump. They
That's
get
a
on
good jump.
Lanero. Shak has jumped in for some
It's a
reason.
Ravage. Tommy T is not there.
Yes, Garak.
Garrick, you need to control your death word, buddy. But it was pretty fog.
You know, I've never controlled my
Oh, don't go in.
I just, you know, I feel like it's more
just press
roleplay for Witch Doctor to just not
To
care
not?
about where his seed is being sowed.
Yeah.
He just plants his staff into the fucking ground and it just
It
sits
dies
back.
like a maniac. Right, they do have the Blink Ravage if they want to try for it.
The Ravage,
Will.
the Ravage on
Yeah.
4. It's
He's
only
really
him
the
and
only
Bobby
one
B.
in
And
there.
can they get Y.O.S.O? They can. The grip.
Oh,
The grip.
grip!
Eagle's too busy fanning about with fucking the
Right,
Aegis.
so Grumpy had a TP, could have TP to the outpost, decided to walk all the way from Fountain.
Blink Eagle, oh my god.
And there's
Oh no!
that's Dishon. That's
Oh
solid Dishon.
no, and he's out of mana
Respectable
now.
Dishon.
He's actually dead. I didn't mean to zoom out so much. They're actually gonna lose this game. What are they doing?
Oh my god. Okay. Wow.
Deep breath, reset. We're good.
It's just unbelievable at times.
I mean, I don't know. I
the
think
swings.
it's very. I mean, if not believable, expected.
This is what it's
Yeah,
like
okay.
watching you play any hero other than Marcy, by the way.
Dire's top tower
Yeah, this is like
under attack.
that game where you decided you were going to try Razor and you went 118 and 3.
I missed that one, or at least maybe I blocked
was a
it from
long
my
time
memory.
This was a while ago
That was a long time ago.
against that Quap that absolutely destroyed you.
I think I was like quite at
So what compelled you to try Razor? Did you just get beaten really hard by another Razor?
Razor is one of my most played heroes.
You're lying. You must be lying.
I'm not lying. I think he's like 4th or 5th. I used to play him a lot. I don't.
Behind what?
Let me find it. No, he's not really. He's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 12th with 34 games.
So in fact,
Exactly.
when you said you were going to try a bit of Razor, you actually weren't. You were just playing a bit of Razor that you'd already tried before.
Oh, sorry. It was
a
116
long
and
time.
2. My mistake.
It was a
That's
long
like
time.
Cock taking like the fucking 10th sample in the row from the fucking free samples pack.
I'm
Just
a
gonna
lamp
try a
and
little
goons.
bit of this sausage, lad.
I have done that at Costco. Like, you can get the free samples, and then if you walk back past the same aisle, they sometimes they won't recognize you, and
Okay,
they'll be like,
gents.
"Hey, do you want a free sample?"
I mean, I'm hating to
Yeah,
break this
they
to you,
do.
Cock. They recognize you, they just don't care, and they'll give you.
They
up.
probably don't get paid enough to care. Is usually the answer. I don't think I've had many free samples. I had some free samples in a dedicated tinned tuna shop, and that was about it.
Oh. Is that
Put me on
you?
blast.
I
Don't
don't
put me
feel
on
like it's
blast
the
like
sort of
that.
thing we have. I mean, am I wrong? Is that am I just going to the wrong supermarkets?
I mean,
Free
I
samples?
think it's Costco specific. Because
It's
I mean,
very
the
Costco.
way that Costco do it, it's not like Costco send their own food. It's like companies that sell their product wholesale, advertising their products in the store also. So it's like Costco doesn't really make a loss on free samples. It's more like the suppliers of the products that are flogging them on the show floor.
Sure.
Which I really just don't think is a thing in the UK. I think in the UK it's very much just, here's the thing, it's in the shop, you buy the thing, job.
I don't even know what to define Jonas's opinion as. The wrong supermarket is any supermarket. They all suck. It's not quite boomery. Because boomers would shop in supermarkets.
I
But
think
it's like new age, like vegan.
Yeah, it's like hipster millennial.
Yeah.
I only shop at
Is under attack.
the
Dire's
vegan
bottom
free
tower has
range
fallen.
local farm goods store.
I only
It's a
wear
co-op.
hemp.
It's a co-op between the farm owners and
Dire's
fuck
bottom
off. Just
tower
go to
is
the
under
just go to
attack.
I don't go to Walmart.
Just
I
get,
knit my own shirts out of my own hair.
Loblaws or Frosty the
Sobeys?
Clown shop. I can't remember what the
Whole
other one's
Foods.
Zers?
called. What was that one?
Zers?
Zers.
Z-E-H-R.
I feel like I know. I am thinking of Lobos. I was thinking of one which sounded like lobster, and it was that.
Canadian supermarket chain is Southern Ontario. It's only got 43 locations.
Oh my god, they've actually kind of won this fight, but buybacks are coming out. And
Oh
Eagle's
my
in.
God.
Eagle's got the Aegis. That's a good stomp. I don't think Bobby B can do much here to stem the flow of death inflicting his team. Shak is going to go down as well. Eagle is actually starting to do things, staggeringly enough. They just don't have quite enough to deal with.
Grumpy just does not have any items. I don't know when Grumpy's item progression just kind of stopped, but he just doesn't have any damage anymore.
No. Well, I mean, all he's done for the last, maybe like 10 minutes is just run in and die.
I found out recently, Cock, that there's a Tim Hortons in Cardiff.
Oh, is there?
Not too far from the train station, and I've only got another like week and a half in Wales, and I might give it a try before I go. Just for you.
Get a double.
Stream it when
Get a
you go
double.
I do an IRL.
Oh, there's an idea.
Hey guys,
I always
I
get
you're
like
here with me and the Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
I always get a plain bagel.
Oh, trouble for
toasted
Bobby
with
B.
butter. Yeah, but it's oh my god, why would you go that
Up
direction?
the wrong way. He also does have the Trickster's cloak. What are you saying, Copter?
Yeah, classic bagel and a medium double. It's every
What is that?
morning.
Medium double.
It's a coffee with 2 cream and 2 sugar. Double.
2 cream and 2 sugar.
Double cream, double sugar. Double.
So
That's a lot.
So it's the same amount of coffee, but 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Yeah.
That's very rich.
I don't. I think this is actually one big difference between the Americas in general and here. I feel like at least all the people I know don't have any sugar in their tea.
If I'm having tea with milk, I'll put 1 sugar in. But I don't really drink tea.
I admittedly have started to do the single double, one sugar, 1 cream.
Man, I'll tell you what,
1 sugar, 2 cream.
I used to know a girl who used to go to Starbucks from time to time, and she used to order caramel macchiato. And she used to put but she used to order a caramel macchiato, and she used to put 4 sachets of sugar in it.
Oh my god! They're all
4 packs of sugar in.
4 packs of sugar in a caramel macchiato.
I mean, that is. To be fair, that's probably still less fucking sugar than a bottle of not a bottle, but like a cup of Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah, she. I'll tell you what, she was built like one of those
Playmobil sets.
Like those like Mesoamerican idols. You know?
I just
like one of those little dumpy idols that's just like a pair of tits in a big circle.
Both of those answers were wild.
I didn't even hear Aries. I just heard tits, and that was enough for me.
He said like a Mesoamerican idol that you would like.
Yeah,
a
is it
fertility
Mesoamerican?
idol.
What's the word? Yeah, one of those little fertility idols. That's what she looked like.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like,
I'll send you a picture.
All I heard you say was tits. You said tits in a big circle. I mean, what does that mean?
Okay.
Don't. Yeah, we're TPing out here. Oh.
Neolithic is what I was thinking of.
Neolithic.
I'm sending it to you. Don't worry.
If you Google like Neolithic fertility idols,
you'll get the idea.
I mean.
I'm waiting for Cock to send this to me. I'm sure
Guys,
the internet is.
Oh
my god.
Hello.
I do understand what Eri means, if that's what he meant. Can you send that to Eri? Is that what he meant?
Yeah, just to confirm.
Because I mean, if a woman was shaped like this, I would be concerned.
Yep, that's basically what she looked like.
Okay, I am concerned.
Oh dear. Dear me. She was always, would you believe, incredibly high ranking. You know, I think the Cypriot Euros still have those little lads on them.
Euros have those little lads on them?
Yeah, the little little fertility symbols.
Euros.
Yeah, the Cypriot Euros have
Right.
They've always been a bit
little
backwards.
little
Yeah.
T-posing
Is there still like
fertility
fucking
lads.
tribesmen in
Radiant's bottom
Cyprus?
tower
They've
is
got.
under attack.
I mean, yes, but hang on, I'll send it to you. The Cypriot Euros have these little lads on.
It's a shame chat can't see any of this, but you know, I'm just going to describe it effectively. It's
Oh,
like
Can I describe
imagine
it?
a penis, but there's
That's a
no
good
balls, and there's no. I think my description has gone awry here.
Okay,
Imagine
let me have a go.
The hilt of
Of
a
a
sword.
sword. Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's got it's got some legs coming out of the hilt instead of a blade.
What, could you agree?
And on like where the pommel would go, a lad's gormless mug.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you know, Angel of the North. It's like if the Angel of the North was made by a 9-year-old out of clay.
I wonder, like, because, like, back in the day, there must have been, like, some guy who was, like, just trolling on the battlefield. Like his, like, shield had, like, a little fucking, like, stupid image on it. There must have been loads of lads.
I mean, there are, like, suits of armor with, like, massive, like cod pieces on and shit. Just,
I've seen those, but like, what were there like lads pranking other lads, like drawing on their clothes in charcoal, like a big piece or whatever?
Medieval trolling.
Medieval trolling. And that's just Grumpy Nerd down. Eagle did have to come back to base. I mean, I just like to see that in the museum. And here we have the 3000 BC exhibit from ancient Sudan. It's a helmet with 3 penises drawn on.
I've just found a picture of Henry VIII's cod strap.
Oh yeah, no, I mean some of them are fucking insane.
I mean, these are just silly.
Like, I feel like it gets to be a bit of, like, an inconvenience, like, after a while.
I wish the cod piece would come back.
I mean, like what? Why do you even need that? When you're Henry VIII, if anyone shit talks your penis, you just chop the head off.
Man, I actually can't. I tell you
can chop both of their heads off if you want.
I tell you what,
Make
I
a
hope
point.
comes back. I hope that massive fake shoulder pads come back.
I hope they. I mean, why not both?
Why not both? Why not massive shoulder pads?
Eagle
and
is in.
Eagle was trying to solo roast there. But he's
Yeah,
not gone particularly
Bommy
well.
B has found him.
But they are
hasn't
sending Y.O.S.O over, maybe?
It off.
They are not currently sending Y.O.S.O over.
Could be a big
Eagle
fight.
is in. The Ravage is down. Can they get Eagle? Oh my god. The silence comes
I'll
up
tell you
now.
what, the break on the counterspell. Big deeps.
Oh, the micro grip!
He's going in.
There was a micro grip.
Oh shit! I missed it.
He wasn't stunned. I think he just accidentally cancelled it. Grumpy Nerd again. Roast is so fucking low. Grumpy Nerd again did not.
Everybody's
cast his
buying
fucking
that.
Go on, Llama.
Get it, Llama.
my son.
Yes, Llama.
He's got it. The cheese is on the deck. Oh, he got it.
Oh my god, Grumpy Nerd brought back, but he doesn't have a TP up, so he's walking to the fight.
Oh my god.
Grumpy Nerd is definitely LVP if they lose this. I don't know what the fuck.
It's going to be one of the carries, right? It's going to be Grumpy or Eagle, and whichever doesn't get it.
Eagle's sort
is
of
gonna
cleaned
get
up
this
his
on.
act a little bit.
We'll see.
Why do we need a randomly man to their Grumpy? Any question? Any reason?
They're both playing without buyback, so both of them have got another good chance of throwing the game without buyback.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to whoever wins or loses, but one of them will get an MVP and one of them will get an LVP. Actually, I don't think they will.
One of them's
get
getting
an
a
MVP.
diss on and one of them's getting an LVP.
Okay, I think that's more.
We said
acceptable.
we said Llama LVP didn't die if they win, which I'm still
Not Llama. Llama's done fine.
Yeah, MVP. Alright, for Llama if they win. And then probably Heretic for Radiant.
Yeah, I agree. Or even Ben, maybe. He's not terrible.
Nah.
Ben has done a pretty decent job. But Ben gets MVPs all the fucking time, so I'm less worried.
Yeah, Ben's also had a couple of shockers.
Yeah.
Not going in or not using
I'm
space.
happy to give it to Heretic in that case.
I mean, Heretic has also had shockers, as made apparent by his grip last fight.
The grip, I think it's all going to come down to the last 5 minutes.
It might well do.
Guys, there's illusions hitting your engine. Eagle just A-clicked the illusions. He would have taken the melee rats if he just right-clicked on the melee rats because they weren't paying attention.
He wanted the farm, don't worry.
That's tragic.
He needs all the
so
farm
it's got
because he's not big
a silver edge.
Yeah, when is the last 5 minutes going to be? We never know. Have you lads listened to the history of the world and 100 objects?
No.
Well, you should definitely listen to it.
No.
They basically just
Sorry,
like
is it
cover
a
a load of
podcast,
objects throughout history and museums and like talk about how it. They basically just get it's quite good. You should definitely watch it.
Well,
But one of
is
the
it a
objects
podcast
is
Yeah,
pretty
it's a
funny.
podcast.
It's like one of the earliest bits of like stone tablet writing we have, and it's a complaint from someone to someone else that their copper is not up to scratch.
Chad.
Yeah. I find that hilarious. Like, that's the earliest thing we have is just some guy complaining, "Excuse me, sir, your copper is not up to scratch."
Yeah, so it's a history of the world in 100 objects.
It's on the
100 episode podcast.
The Apple podcast app. It is technically a radio show. Or what was a radio show?
Right. I do love radio shows.
It is probably my favourite radio show ever made.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks have fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
These are cool.
Always longer in from Garrett. Grumpy Nut doesn't need to be careful. He is on a dieback. The Ravage is on nothing. Ravage down, and there's the grip. That's a dieback from Grumpy Nut. And it looks like it could be
And
more
the
here.
Nero's dead.
Shak
And
also
Shak's
dead.
dead.
Llama in
And
trouble.
this is
Bommy B's gonna
really
try and get
bad.
out.
That's unfortunate.
Well, at least the others on buyback. They almost got the megas. Which, I mean, they didn't really
They
almost
didn't
get it.
really get close to the megas.
Right. Man, you know what BBC podcast is a banger is Inheritance tracks. You ever heard of those?
I have not.
No, what's that one?
So they're basically like it's kind of like Desert Island discs, but it's like they're like 7-8 minute episodes, and you just get a celebrity and you say like, what's one song that like that's like indicative of your childhood? What's one song that you think is your favorite song, and what's one song that you'd pass on to like the next generation? And it's just them, and it's just like people like Stephen Fry or
They've got Bommy B's really clicking hard.
random people.
Yeah, Bommy B's pretty big, but he doesn't really have a team to back him up.
It's hitting pretty fast.
Especially with Ravage down, it's...
Oh, the Enfeebles actually doing a lot of work.
Oh, that's a turned. Lads, you gonna finish off Guy? Hello?
Oh, go on.
Hello?
Deny the racks.
Okay.
Deny the racks.
Deny,
Bommy
please
B's
deny the
gonna go
racks.
get all mana.
No, the dream is Eagle goes in to finish the racks and then dies down.
Please. Somebody deny the racks.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh!
Deny it.
There he is, he's in!
Oh, he's in on Shak! He gets the kill!
Oh, this could be GG.
That's a grip! And that's a pog grip! He's got buyback. Grumpy Nerd is up in 5. Predictions. Is Grumpy Nerd just gonna die and not use his
Will
ult?
he get Omni
he's
Slash
gonna
off?
die
I don't
fucking
think so.
immediately.
He's only
They've
gonna die
got the
if
megas,
we
they've
wait.
secured the megas. Will they back off from this?
Here he
He's
comes.
got a Manta! He gets the Omni off! It kills one!
He's dead!
He's spinning!
That's another kill!
Oh, please.
No, it's not.
Oh, please.
You need to leave. You're gonna
Oh,
die.
lord.
Oh, this could be really bad for... Oh no,
It's Grumpy Nerd is
Somebody
dead.
is hitting the illusion.
What was that?
Why'd you leave?
The Ravage on
Why'd you
3!
leave?
The
This is
nightmare.
such
Grumpy
a
Nerd is dead to the Maledict.
Spin, spin! Oh,
It doesn't affect it.
It kisses it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Trouble for Ben, maybe. No! He
Ben
Uno
has
reverse
turned it
carded
around.
it. Trouble for Bommy B
Oh,
instead.
I think this is game.
Yep. So it is indeed a grumpy nerd LVP.
Well, it was a good one though.
It was a pretty good one, yeah.
Some swings and roundabouts there. They call it. Yeah.
My God.
All right. What a game, Y.O.S.O says. Y.O.S.O.
We got the game.
Okay.
This game 3, sadly not. This.
Oh, right. Time to wade back in.
Is it?
Well,
our
it is. So I'll leave you two lads to think about MVP as well.
Okay.
MVP is, of course, Heretic.
Sure.
Let me just write it down so I can remember. Our LVP is, of course, the Grumpy Nerd, because that was shocking.
Ah.
And Dishon for Eagle.
Sure. I mean, he did start doing quite a lot at the end, but there was maybe too much trolling in the early game.
But there was quite a lot of trolling. Can we also give a Dishon for Shak? Because
I think we on Science was Ben as well. He did most damage on his team.
I agree. So on Ben and Dishon for Eagle and Shak.
Oh, Shak, yeah, Shak should definitely get this on for his Sentry Ward shenanigans.
Shocking. Okay. Easy. Yeah, I don't know what that was, Shak. That was very funny though.
Not playing in game 3 is Cock is giving out the MVP/LVPs. I think Cock would gladly stay on just to prevent you from playing Myers.
What? Sorry, what does Myers want?
He said he's not playing in game 3 if Cock is giving out the MVP/LVP.
Thank God. Yeah, you can. You don't have to play. Don't worry. It's fine with me.
Fine by me. Okay. Let me review the messages I've received. Any MVP LVPs? It is MVP Heretic. On for Ben.
And
Dishon for
yep.
Eagle and
Shak.
Shak, and LVP for Grumpy No.
Grumpy.
Bet Eagle's gonna be quite surprised. Wow, we got quite the opener here. Zoey and QG versus Banana and Camo Hero.
Now, is this going to be a single draft? It is. It is a single draft.
Oh yes. Okay, that is excellent. That is excellent.
James.
That is nuts. Having 3 Dishons and an LVP in that game is just wrong. You really feel like... Are you saying I should have more LVPs? Because I'm down. I mean, Y.O.S.O, you can... From your perspective, everyone might have played the game of their lives. But from our perspective, it was a game of some fuck-ups. Yeah, I had Monke now.
Now, are you worried that this game might come down to luck in whoever gets their heroes is going to win?
No. Purely because, I mean, I guess maybe a little bit, but I think the most likely scenario is that most people can't play their hero. And there might be one person or a couple people who can, but that's about it. So it should just be a fucking shit show. I mean, Chrono is in this game. Chrono can't even play any hero well, so I don't know where that leaves him.
Yeah, I am slightly worried. Retro only has 44
I think
matches.
Aussie Boy is the guy that I said, instead of saying Aussie, I said, I thought it was like a pussy name. So I tried to say Aussie. I was corrupted too much by the various Ussies. Chrono and James, yeah. IO Meeper Invoker. I think that's probably pretty unlikely.
Eri, you need to... Eri?
I'm sure he's just setting up all the lads. You threw hard? Garrick, mate, you won.
Garrick did throw.
Also, I don't think...
I mean...
Garrick, I don't think you had a big impact on what happened in that game, bro. You played Witch Doctor.
I think he could have, though. I think he could have.
It is what it is. You know, you built your items. Only because Eagle carried.
Yeah, what a sentence.
You underestimate how much tomfoolery was happening with Eagle in the early game. I'm tempted to even say that the reason why Eagle started doing well is because the other team started trolling pretty hard. Eagle did play well when the game was easy, like when he had all the items he needed, and everyone else was also, you know, you had like the global silence, and Ben was doing a lot of stuff. But in the times when the game was hard, Eagle was not doing well.
Hello again.
Hello.
So this is going to come down to, I think, who can play their heroes. I am concerned about the quality of this game, but I think it'll be fun to watch people play dumb heroes.
Or both.
What is
both?
Hide the Pain Herald.
Yeah, it's a Hide the Pain Herald.
Oh, I see. So these are the...
God, another ogre.
So Chrono did get ogre.
Oh God.
I was hoping for Chrono's playing something much more spicy.
Yeah, I was too, but I mean, sure, whatever. I've got ogre, guys. I'll just pick this. Where's Chrono from?
So Garanicum.
He's American. Although I thought he was like Eastern European, because I feel like the one time I played with him, he was so drunk that he didn't even sound like a human being. He just sounded like something else, like some otherworldly. Yeah. And maybe I just attributed that to just a different accent. But apparently he's American.
Okay.
Zoey with the TA, I like to see that. Aussie Boy with the DK.
And James Sandkungan.
Vector for Zalapa.
Lich.
Is that James
cool.
Lich, maybe?
No, it's an James.
Drow into Spectre.
It was James Sanking and Camo Hero. And then Wind.
Drow into Spectre.
Techies!
Who's playing Techies? I must know.
Oh, that's a kitted out sniper. Where Banana Sniper. I know that Where Banana. I think the lads actually got pretty lucky here.
They did, but they are playing Sniper Drow into Spectre. So if Zalapa gets any items, it's going to be very sad.
Oh shit.
Right, very quickly while I'm doing this game.
Who won last game? Radiant.
Radiant won, yeah.
Okay.
Somehow.
So do you want to do MVP, Heretic, Honourable?
We've already sorted this out. Cock, list it off for him.
List it off. Hit me.
Wait. Oh, sorry. We have MVP for Heretic. We have LVP for Grumpy Nerd. Honorable for Ben. Dishonorable for Shak and Eagle.
Right. Science Base Ben, then what?
Dishonorable for Shak and Eagle.
Were we not going to give an honourable to Cool Llama? I'm tired.
Nah, get fucked, Cool Llama.
I wasn't even listening, so I don't know if you decided that.
Well, never.
I know 100% the Cock won't remember if you did.
Well, Cox says
I
no,
don't
so
remember.
I'm writing you
I've just
complaints to Cockrollmeister at
If it was,
gmail.com.
if it was that spectacular, Llama, I would have remembered it. So
What's his
maybe
name?
don't write your cool Llama.
Cool Llama.
I just remembered it as the Tide who missed like every fucking alt he pressed. So
I
no,
reckon
he
they're
doesn't
pretty
get. He missed so many alts. It was not very
Yes.
good.
To be fair,
Right.
if you miss one Ravage in the game, like it's kind of already enough to be classified as a fucking tool.
The double
Because Ravage is so difficult to miss on, it's so fucking big.
And he missed several. He did miss several that hit no one. It was not honorable worthy.
Right, we've got a new
Chat, which
boy.
Glum show watch this or Love Island?
Both.
It is.
Oh, what's up,
It is brain damage either way. But
Hi, Boots.
Right, let's see what we got. Radiant Title Spectre.
yeah, keep the stream on if you are gonna leave.
Yeah. So this DK is a new lad, never before seen.
Aussie boy.
Source.
But
Aussie boy.
I definitely said his name before.
Well,
Are
he's
you sure
new,
he's
at
new?
least in the in-house. He is, because I had to add him to the spreadsheet. He's
Oh,
our
right, okay.
196th unique in-house player.
Oh, almost at the 200. Is there anything special
Almost.
for the 200 prepared? Are we going to get them a new
well,
laptop?
There wasn't for 100, so...
So no.
I mean,
probably
what theoretically could we give them? Like when you're like the
an
millionth
LVP.
visitor to a shop or whatever, what do they give them?
I get out an LVP free card.
They
A
give
get
they
a
give
get
you
out
like
of
a
LVP free card. Ooh,
yeah,
like that.
yeah, I liked it. But usually, like if you go to a restaurant, they're like, "You're a millionth customer." You get like your picture taken and maybe like a free appetizer.
So should I just? I can. I'm pretty handy with GIMP. I can just Photoshop me, Ted, and play. And whatever picture that the lad sends in.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe we should start doing that for rewards as well. Just start giving, instead of like cash rewards or whatever.
Cheers, Jonas. Holy shit.
Win,
5 subs.
nicest lad, the Jack Award. What do you get?
Did that get enough votes?
I think it did. I think it got more than 50.
I mean, fair enough. If 50 people want it, then that's fine.
The people have spoken.
People have spoken. I do wonder, like, what I'm absolutely down for dedicating these awards to legends of the scene. I just wonder who the next one is going to be, because for example, KBJ always features in the biggest goon. No, he's only played 3 games in the last, like, basically the season, and he won biggest goon. That much of an impact.
I wish he played more. I want to see more KBJ. He is a tool, isn't he?
He does have an aggressive.
Trouble for M. James.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Some shit happened in that camp.
The centaur stunned everything.
Man. Soul Ring first Sand King is an interesting one.
I do
my
Soul
God.
Ring first thanking.
I don't know how you'd have the HP regen to sustain it. Is the only issue, unless you get tranked at some point.
I mean, when you buy a bracer afterwards.
Yeah, yes, that'd be decent. Oh wow, he's not got caustic against the Spectre.
No,
One,
I
two, zero.
actually maxed caustic today.
Did it work?
Who was I laning with? I was playing someone who was playing Hoodwink for the first time. Who was it? I don't know if you guys were even in that game.
I was not.
I think it was Ted this morning. Don't know. It did actually work quite okay, because the lifestealer I was playing against was a bit of a moron noob.
Nice.
How are we doing up top?
It's gone poorly for Q, but Aussie Boy's doing fine. Aussie Boy's love.
When you say Aussie Boy's doing fine, he does have the lowest last hits of the cores, along with the Drow. And
Well-
at the very least, Drow has 9 denies. So Aussie Boy does not, which means that
he
Which means
he's
that
doing
Drow's
fine,
just
but he
missing
is
a load
missing
of
a lot of
her CS for no reason.
Yeah, no, they both are. I'm saying he's doing fine because he's like, if he was getting all the last hits, he would be doing very, very well. But he's just missing some. So
I mean, to be fair, your standards are a lot lower. Like I remember you telling us that you were having a really good game on Slark, and it turned out at like 10 minutes you had like 40 CS.
I think a really good lane for you, Fog, I think is just a lane where you aren't contested. But the problem is you can't really CS when you're uncontested.
No.
I can CS when I'm uncontested.
I think your average lane is just so poor that any lane which is remotely survivable is like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, everything's relative, isn't it?
Alright, do you want to talk about this game or?
No, not really.
I mean, I'm talking about the spreadsheet.
Do you want to talk about this game? Because I've been talking about this game for the last fucking 2 hours and it sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, Cobb, if you could watch any film in the cinema, in like IMAX, surround sound, what would it be?
Like, any film?
Any film from any period of time.
But is it's been scaled up for IMAX? Is it in like, you know? I mean, the like super old films would just not work in a.
How? Yeah, but how? Like, if it would work, it would. I will assume it's been scaled up.
I'm assuming you're not watching Citizen Kane in IMAX.
Okay.
I mean, if you just call it in the cinema.
It is between Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 and Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is a movie
Everything
I did see
Everywhere All at Once is a great shout.
But man, wouldn't it be incredible to see the banana scene, and it's like 6 feet tall when he takes a bite of the banana.
Is this Paul Blart Mall Cop 2?
The paintings from the what?
Like, I just don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
There's a scene where he takes a bite of a banana it's like a rotten banana. It's like the world's most brown, black banana, and he just bites into it.
The entire joke of the scene is that he bites into a banana and
that he eats a very brown banana.
And that's like
the scene.
That's like 3 minutes of the movie.
it's quite a while, yeah. There's also a joke where the guy fights a bird while a piano player does nothing about
That's
it. That's quite funny. That's quite funny.
Oh, you could watch that laptop fold out into 17 screens.
I think the inherent problem with Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 is it's like every 2 minutes of the movie they fired and rehired another director who came in and was like, right, this is going to be this scene, and then immediately he was fired because they were like, this guy's crap. So, I mean, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 is just a collection of scenes which are terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 is not a film, it's an experience.
It is a collection of moving pictures.
Where
Banana dies, big silence. He does die for it, but
he does die.
And James,
he might get, he does or he doesn't get from James. I would definitely see Birdemic if it was in cinemas, but I don't think it ever was.
What is Birdemic?
Oh man,
I've never seen Birdemic. Massive.
You know, I want to watch. I think like Tron Legacy in a cinema. I want to hear like Daft Punk OST in surround sound.
I would like to like on a serious suggestion. I would like to watch Into the Spider-Verse. I've only ever seen it on TV.
Yeah, I'm probably always going to regret not watching Everything Everywhere. Actually, is Everything Everywhere All at Once still in cinemas? I watched it the other day, and I would honestly watch it again in the cinema.
Dyer's courier has been killed.
I would probably just watch like. I mean, maybe it's a little bit cheaty, but I probably would watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy in the movies. In the cinemas, like I would just chalk those up. I think I would probably enjoy them the most.
Back to back to back? Or individually?
I mean, I think back to back to back with like a 10-minute break between them.
A minute break
10
between.
Minute break.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not like. No.
I'd do that, and I'd probably do the same with Star Wars, to be honest.
Yeah.
Of course, you mean the prequels, because you know.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
I mean all like 11.
All
Not
11.
11.
So it included Rogue One and
Yeah.
Solo.
So the order would be
God.
Phantom
That's
Menace, Attack of the
terrible.
Clones, Revenge of the Sith, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back.
Radiant's middle
wouldn't
tower
you-
is under attack.
Oh no, sorry, it's
When you watched Rogue One before.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, then Solo, then
And
A New Hope, then
and then the
Empire.
Like you've got to watch all the miniseries as well.
Oh no,
Oh,
that would
you
be
gotta
like
watch the
that would be like
entirety of the
that would be
Clone
like
Wars.
90 hours.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
entirety of the
does
Clone
the
Wars,
Clone
all
Wars
both
happen
seasons of
before or
Clone
after the
Wars.
movie of the Clone Wars?
It's during.
It's after the movie.
After the movie,
which
it's kind of
because
in
there's
the movie.
because Attack of the Clones is the movie, but there's also an animated movie of the Clone Wars. There's an animated miniseries called the Clone Wars, and there's another animated series called the Clone Wars.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff called the Clone
Lot
Wars.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, popular design.
Oak Dice Bottom.
I've not been paying attention to this game. How are we doing?
It's kind of back and forth. People are
I
dying.
think-
It happens.
I think the thing is that we thought people would get like funny heroes, and they just haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a techies, but he's pressing E, and it appears to be working.
Ninja Powman is pretty.
Where Banana is in trouble. That was a great power shot. Hammer Hero's trying to.
Here we go, M. James. Oh my God, it's M. James.
Come on, James.
Dear.
Oh, he's so close. Oh,
Caliper's just.
Here comes
careening
Prof Oak.
Chrono's coming
Oh, what are
in.
you doing, Prof Oak? Why?
Chrono's
Why'd you do
coming
that?
in. It's coming in.
It's coming. Well,
That's just all
feeding
GG.
mid.
That was
Just
quite a good
called
harmony
the
between
game.
you two there. I like that.
Thanks.
When's the duet album coming out, Doug?
Yeah, it's.
Which one was
Starring,
Ebony and which one's Ivory?
Eriyoldinok.
I think it's Ivory and Ivory this time.
Ivory and Ivory.
What is going on in this top lane?
It's I don't
It's
know.
just kind of a party lane, isn't it?
It's like I
There's-
was supposed to that Huskar earlier.
I mean, it's like a party lane where the party is just a load of lads, like walking into the wall, and like there's no music, and occasionally some lad just like collapses. The best sort of party, of course.
Dire's middle tower
Sounds good.
is under attack.
The kind of party that no one remembers.
I would love to watch Birdemic after reading the plot.
It's staggering. It is effectively what it is. There is a scene in the movie. I mean, ignoring all the terrible CGI and stuff, there is a scene in the movie which lasts like maybe 3 minutes of a guy selling someone solar panels on his. Like there's no joke or there's no catch. That is the scene, and the resolution is the guy buys the solar panels. It's not relevant to anything else in the fucking plot. He just buys some solar panels.
Oh man, I tell you what, Cock. You enjoy Paul Blart Cop 2. I've got a film you might enjoy for very similar reasons.
Dire's bottom
Best
tower
film
is under
I've ever seen in my entire life. Crocodile Hunter Collision Course. But I'm sure we've spoken about before.
FPG.
The Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter movie.
I didn't even realise I wasn't.
Oh yeah.
2002 film.
So the basic plot is that a secret CIA satellite falls out of space and lands in the Australian outback and is eaten by a crocodile that crocodile hunter Steve Irwin discovers, and then is chased across the Australian outback by the CIA and evil criminals who want to use it to take over the world.
It sounds fucking awesome.
It's pretty cool. There's a scene where they're trying to escape them in a riverboat while this lad is flying a microlight, throwing lit sticks of dynamite down at them, and eventually Steve Irwin just gets his rope, turns around and then spins it, lassos the microlight, and with sheer animal strength just yanks it down into the river.
Apparently, for some reason, it was also shot in 2 different aspect ratios. So when Steve is on screen, it uses a 1.85 to 1 aspect ratio, but when he's not on screen, it uses a 2.35 to 1 aspect ratio. So whenever he's on screen, there's like big black bars on the side of the screen. Whenever he's not, they go away.
Experience.
Jeski said he just saw that at the cinema. I mean, didn't
it was like
wasn't
20
the
years
room
ago.
also shot in like fucking 3 different forms?
Yeah, I think so. It was shot like in 3 different forms concurrent. I watched it recently.
And apparently that cost like a fucking fortune, which is why the budget for that movie is. I can't remember what it is, but it's definitely like tens of millions.
It was like 3 or 4 million, I think.
Was it?
It was mostly out of Tommy Wiseau's pocket. One of my favourite bits of trivia from that movie is that Tommy Wiseau, for these scenes that are shot on the rooftop, they like motion track like a fake background in on this like fake rooftop set, even though most of the rest of the film is shot in and around an actual like San Francisco building that Tommy Wiseau owns that has a rooftop that looks almost exactly like that.
Why did not do that then?
Because he wants to be complicated and fancy. Oh my god! Can someone call GG in this game? I'm done. I'm done with it.
That's a game.
Yeah, it's a very boring game.
Oh dear. It's just hitting creeps. There's like 3 calls on each team just hitting creeps.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The thing is, I know the lads, and like, they'll watch back the stream like, oh, they didn't even talk about the game. I did this like 1 pog play and it was really interesting. And it's like
the lads are never like that to me, but they don't care if we talk about the game or not.
James, that was shocking.
Trouble maybe for Banana.
Who's Ninja Snowman?
And what answer are you expecting from that? You want his address or?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting.
He's just a man.
It's a bad question. I know.
I know you're enthralled in this game, but I've got a short clip from the Crocodile Hunter Collision course to show you.
Alright. Yeah, okay.
It's the first dab ever committed to film.
Croc on board. Oh, I'm excited.
There'll be some action in this game at some point, I believe.
What the hell?
It's a dab, isn't it?
Just what I've been waiting for.
He does dab. the lad does. He dabs while firing a gun.
It's a mechanically perfect dab. It's flawless.
It is an actual dab is the thing. Yeah, that's a dab. I'm so excited to watch that movie.
I haven't watched it in probably 10 years. It might be terrible, but I'll always remember it fondly.
So the guy tries to kill Steve Irwin, but Terry Irwin hits the wheel of the car, causing him to slip and fall and dab while firing a gun. But he's like hanging off the side of the car. Steve Irwin saves the man's life, and then he tries to punch him in the face. Yeah. It's very rude.
Oh, and if it wasn't obvious, it's Steve Irwin playing himself. And
oh yeah,
his commentary in the film it's all like it's shot like a documentary where he keep looking at the camera and say, "Crikey, this fella's off his rockers."
Yeah, it's I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
Holy shit, you guys done? I mean, Ari, I understand. He's been here 3 games in a row. It's easy to get distracted. But Cock, this is a bullshit.
Tower is under attack.
What?
You just have to concentrate for 1 game, and you've already got.
I concentrated for 1 game.
Yeah.
I'm being a bad influence on my.
I mean, they're just farming. Like they're not even fighting.
I know, but.
I'll tell you what.
It's very annoying stream content to just hear you talk about things they can't listen to or see.
Well,
right. Okay, Cock.
Not on me.
Let's do some in-depth item analysis.
Yeah, I'm watching Zalaper here. He's hitting creeps.
Yeah.
Trouble for Zozo once again.
Zozo
down.
Those are down.
At some
So
point,
Zach was
buildings
buying
will
the
be pushed.
shard, which I don't think I've ever
That's
seen the
what
shard on Spectre.
Techie's lowest fantasy points. Is that fair? I haven't seen him do anything. I haven't really been watching.
Do people like? Is Techie's any good right now? I haven't seen
He's
him
alright.
picked in.
Techie's is,
pretty good
as a
at the core.
hero, pretty decent. I think it's just not a good meta for him because he is hard countered by all the items that people are buying every game. You know, so like his whole shtick is, you know, you go and you buy like Evil and Shard, you suicide, you dump all your ults. But then if you do, then people will just force staff out of the procs mines or just BKB because everyone's rushing BKB first, second item. So it's not a great metaphor. I think if BKB becomes less prevalent or if the meta slows down a bit and people just stop buying BKB so quickly, I think Techies will become a lot better of a hero than he is.
Does anyone know if Ted's finished his series yet?
I'm on Professor Oak. I wish they would. I wish they'd never changed Techies.
Series is still going.
Nouns are still playing.
It's
They went to
series
game
matters.
3? Really? But aren't they playing like Belt or something? Ninja Snowman died to creeps. Where did that happen?
He got ganked in the triangle and the Ancient got the last hit, but it was a 5-man rotation into the triangle, but they just didn't get the last hit.
They did get Professor Oak though because
They
he just
did get
fucking
the
ran in.
seconds.
He
got
just
excited.
ran in. I don't know why. He could have run
He was
away.
trying to help. He was trying to be helpful.
But
which is fine.
Ninja Snowman was already dead, so.
But he wanted to hold his hand and whisper him sweet nothings while he passed gently off the ground.
Bombs so slowly.
Well, he fed. So. They're gonna try for Roche here. I don't think they have quite the damage to do it, actually. I might be wrong.
With a couple melds, which Zoe isn't casting. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Zoe's ever actually used meld or even knows what it does.
It is pretty good.
Oh, there we go. Meld used. Stream snipe.
But they see it. Where
This
Banana
DK build is
does not know what to
interesting,
do.
Going S and Y after Blink.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Boffo is not interested in this
Back in.
approach to his team.
Yeah, so what does Meld do?
And you have the opportunity to read it right now. Where am Ah, that is really funny actually. Oh, nice stun.
Oh my god! Oh, good shackle.
Oh, what a stun!
Gale Force.
Yes, Camo Hero!
Meld.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, that was
Where
such a
Banana,
funny
that was
kill.
fucking hilarious.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god. The fact he just ran away too. He just ran out.
The fact that fight started off with Profolk just sitting AFK in the triangle hanging out while his team was testing, I thought that was going to go a lot worse for them than it did. But that's a team wipe and an Aegis.
Hey, Cock, if you actually do want to meld, it does. When you
it
come out of
goes-
the attack, it does extra damage and.
Yeah, it does a crit, right? Bonus 200 damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
Has fallen.
that's what I thought.
But for Roche, it's mainly for the -8 armor, which is more than a Deso.
Wow.
And you can stack them up as well, so you can get them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, is it?
Salper's gone on
Yeah.
Professor Oak, but
James,
James
hello?
is right there.
James.
James.
And
James.
I guess he was afraid of getting thrown by fucking Wind Ranger or something. He didn't think his team was close enough.
James. Hello. Guys. I'm excited to see what he does when he has Epi back up. He does have Epi and bots.
I didn't realise he went bots second item.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
Also, what I do. He has been watching me play. However, he farms maybe like 50% the speed. Like, you should have your blink at, like, about 10 minutes. And your bot should follow maybe, like, 16 minutes.
Honestly, I haven't played tanking in a while, but for me, it's always hard to resist the urge to just go, like, blink E-Blaze. And try to be cool.
I think E-Blade is good, but not having to think about TPs is actually so fucking fun.
It's also very true. I mean, to be fair, Thomas has been doing it for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's like Ancient 5, so he knows something I don't.
Everyone is just farming their own fucking side of the map. No one wants to do anything. I'm tempted to just LVP everyone as it stands. Anyone who tries to end this game will be rewarded greatly.
With a
with a not LVP.
With a get out of dis on for him.
Get out of dis on.
How about that?
You're only making more work for yourself, Harry.
Well, that's the thing. It seems like it, but I'm actually just laying the foundations for the eventual in-house NFTs, where I can just start selling shit that doesn't actually exist. You know, it's like you could get an LVP, or you could downgrade it through a Dishon for 99 pence. That's how I'm going to monetize this shit.
I'm sorry, Boots, mate. This has been a fucking shocker of a game. I mean, the other two were also shockers, but at least stuff was happening.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's slightly too balanced. It's
Why
not,
is...
It was going to be either it's close or it's going to be over quickly, but this is just it's too close.
Why has Mr. Leahy said meld isn't a spell?
He must be joking.
Okay.
To be honest, I think that's what an NFT is.
Yeah, it's a pretty shocking snooze fest. I wish they would just group up and do something though. I think they could get, especially Radiant right now, could use like a couple pickoffs if they just like did something instead of just fucking farming.
I mean, Radiant's got a blink DK, Dire's got a blink Sand King. I think whoever just smokes up as 5 and then just goes, but I think it's Dire here.
Here we go.
If they get the Sand King first, I'm pretty sure they kill whoever they find.
That's plus 5 social credit for the Dire team.
There's Zoe. He doesn't have a BKB, this is a dead 100%.
Dead Zozo.
Could be a dead Hugh as
well.
well.
That was haunted in.
Oh my god. Oh, they do get... Lads, are we gonna kill Zalaper?
Oh my god.
They didn't kill Zalaper.
No.
Zoe's fought back.
So
well,
I think he saw the blade mail, panicked, mommed, and then just stood still. He
Yeah.
didn't want to attack and didn't want to run away, so he just died.
Nobody clicked Zalaper. Nobody clicked Zalaper.
Yeah, so this is why you buy BKB and Hurricane Pipe on Sniper, because you get haunted on, and then you are just dead with Mom Silver Edge.
You get that MKB, Harry.
What is the MKB for?
Aegis down on Drow. They don't have a stun though. She can just run away.
Right. James is ready with the counter.
Chrono!
Come on! That's a free.
Chrono, you had a stun!
Oh, lads.
No, he's
I'm this close to sending the stream right now.
Chrono, you could have just stunned him.
You're right, Goose. You can read face as well. To be fair, I only got 3 hours sleep last night, so not in the best, not the best of mentalities right now.
Oh, the old double sentry at the same time.
Chrono does play Ogre though, right? Like he's got a cool Ogre side. Like he's played him before.
Yeah,
but he's also Chrono. Like I said, Chrono can't play any hero. He's very fortunate he got Ogre. I'm not even convinced that he would understand how to move around.
Can you imagine like a Chrono IO? Like, whenever we start doing these kind of non-captain's mode game mode, there's always someone who says like, "Oh, what about least played?" or "Oh, what about like reverse captain's mode?" And it's like, you know that would be shit because all it would happen is that people would just pick each other, Meepo and IO and Invoker, and they wouldn't be able to play it, and it would be dog shit.
Might have some second wind. I'll turn on the fan. It's pretty fucking spicy in here.
There's a smoke.
It's only a 2-man smoke.
And they've chosen not. It might have been a misclick.
I think it probably was.
You have to play me put in house one day. Go for it. If you won, you get that. But go for it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure every hero in Dota that can be picking characters has been played in Inhouse at least once.
I'm sure there's
Kill
been
someone.
I think that was the case.
They're killing
Kill him,
Thingy.
James.
Yes, Profo.
Good suicide. That's a nice.
Oh, that is short term. Unlucky. They're gonna kill Zalaper. They're gonna kill Aussie Boy. Chrono is dead.
What are you doing?
Right. The Haunt did not land on the back line, and the back line just obliterated everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know why
Please push the
Zalaper
building, lads.
pressed R and then chose to go on the guy on the front. But...
Do you guys ever get the feeling that you wished you could just when times are hard and you've got shit to do, you wished you could just fast forward time to 3 weeks in the future when everything's over?
Yeah, okay. I think I'd do that.
I want to do that for about half an hour in this game.
Yeah.
You want to just severance yourself, but specifically 30 minutes.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
So
severance yourself.
my two halves are the in-house watcher and the person who's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dire structures are fortified.
Counter fortified.
I've never had to do an in-house ever again. Serve myself, do the in-house.
Get in there, James. Get in there, M. James.
James.
James, get in there. What are you doing?
Please finish off the racks, lads.
Thanks for being
They got a racks. They've breached the high ground.
First racks of the game. Profo still just hanging out the other side of the map.
There's no way they're not gonna take this. Okay. No way! What? They didn't take the...
You should never say that there's no way. Because there is a way.
So Chrono's going Ether Lens.
I mean, after I saw that final fight fuck up clip, anything is possible.
I don't know what I saw
clip is that?
Oh,
Ether Lens medallion.
It is possibly the worst thing.
What the fuck is Webbanana doing?
Find it.
He just Silver Edge and walked through the entire enemy team and killed a Wind Ranger, and he's going to die for his sins. But
watch the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of deaths going on.
Going on. James is somehow alive still, and Zoey might be in trouble.
James kind of made a pug
Zoey
play.
has a blink if she wants to use it.
Get in there.
Trouble for Drow. Drow down.
So that was a bit of a feed by Webbanana into baiting the entire enemy team onto him into a pretty good team fight for Dire.
What clip is this, by the way?
I've sent it to you. It's loading.
Okay.
What's this?
They're going for Roche.
On stream.
Is Zoe still not going to use meld? It is looking that way. No, there was a meld used. Do another one. Yeah.
No, doesn't pass yet.
Can only ask so much.
Well, one is better than none.
You know what? That is an incredibly positive way of it.
2 would have been better than
2 would have been better. Maybe even 3.
Yeah.
Some would say 4 is superior to 3. There was definitely a paper about 5 being better than 4.
1 is enough. 1 got the job done. No need to fuck around.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Arms for the dead.
Why didn't Specs get the Aegis with no buyback?
Oh yeah, I
None
have
of them
seen this
buyback,
clip.
pretty sure.
85 just Just.
I mean, the 85 thing is bad enough, but for 85 for Bass to walk into the pit, not see CK or maybe see CK and just run away. For 85 to finish the Roche, only take the Aegis and not any of the other items, and leave all the items there, and then for Ursa to walk in the pit, see the 3 items, and walk out again. It is probably like top 3 clips of all time.
Man, so James is the only person in this game with buyback. Spectre's on cooldown, and not a single other person has gold for buyback.
They're just spending their money.
I guess so.
Living on paycheck to paycheck.
Well, most of them are sitting on a fair chunk of money. They're just not spending it. It's not quite enough for buyback.
Why doesn't Spec get Aegis with no buyback? Because the lads have seen in pro games TA picking up Aegis, so they're like, well,
Spectre and TA both didn't have buyback. And I think TA is probably more valuable hero than Spectre.
James is in!
It's only for an ogre though. It's a lot spent for an ogre.
A lot.
They did kind of blow their load on
Ford for some reason. Zalaper is in.
Zalaper has chosen pain and has died back.
Can I question mark them?
You cannot.
I tell you what,
but you can plot your LVP.
I'll drop the Davian _sexy.
When is season 3 of Dragon's Blood coming out? Isn't it like a month's time?
I think it had a date.
How are they fucking pumping that show out so fast?
It's just easy to animate.
Because it's short and it's cheap.
I guess so. It's
not like
good,
fucking Arcane, which is actually quite good.
They're short episodes and it's fairly basic animation, or relatively. Right, August 11th is book 3. So
they say it's the animation team from The Legend of Korra, but the animation in The Legend of Korra is definitely much better than the one in Dragon's Blood.
Yeah, the writing is not very good either.
Will the lands do anything?
Kind of dog.
Nope. Back to jump. Just gonna hang out.
Oh god. Is this why all these games last so long?
Why?
They just don't do anything. They like win a fight and then just kind of go back to.
I mean, I think they just not got the best drafts for doing.
I think honestly, there's a lot of everyone is waiting for someone else to say, "Let's go and do X," so they can say, "Okay," then follow the leader. But sometimes you get these games where no one quite knows what to do, so everyone is just silently sitting back and playing passively and waiting for something to happen. So either someone says, "Let's go and do something," and the other team can react to it, or they can react to what the enemy team do.
Battle Pass soon isn't TI in October. It is. They said they were gonna release the Battle Pass about 2 months after they made that announcement, which is probably a month ago, so about a month. I think about a month ago now.
I think speculation for the Battle Pass was like mid to end of August, and then the TI season was like October 1st.
Well, this is a big old fight. If they can get weapon out, it's a pog. They do, but maybe trouble for Zalaper. This is a really pog lich ult. Just torn them to bits. Things are happening. I'm actually casting a game. I think there's no man's beating up Chrono. He gets stunned by DK, but DK is now the last man alive. No, there's a buyback from win. Can they get this shroud? She mantas, just click!
He does die.
But sadly, the only 2 people left are really not building clickers. I mean, I guess Techie can put some bombs down, but.
Right, PA does not have gold for buyback. We'll have it in 50. And no one else on Radiant has it.
Excuse me. Big waving bot though.
Big wave bot. I think it's going to be dealt with by the tier 4s though.
Go on pushing, lads. You can do this. Still got 40 seconds.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Therefore, they do not.
They could actually lose a fair bit here if they're not.
Radiant's top tower.
Oh, it's just the slowest push of all time.
Yeah, this
Chrono is going to come in. Yeah.
This is what you could have. This is what you were watching instead of watching something good, lads.
Radiant's top
Like,
tower has fallen.
Like
Stever
pull
would
up,
pick it
more
up.
pop 2 or something.
Yeah.
Radiant's top
Chrono,
towers are
there
under
are things
attack.
hitting your barracks. You need to go stop them.
What is Chrono going to do alone against those two heroes?
Against those creeps.
The
I
creep
mean,
wave?
what could Chrono do against those creeps?
What is Chrono going to do against 2 ranged creeps?
You're asking too much of the lad. Come on.
I am. Could be
He's
reason.
got a solar crest.
They're taking the outpost now. They must have
What
realized.
guide
that-
cannot following? I
cannot
just
remember
can't
the last
understand it.
I saw a solar crest in the game of Dota 2.
Solar crest. Oh my god.
I wish people would use Tort's guides because they definitely teach you fucking solar crest. At least there's some fairly normal items in there. I know Ted does have a vendetta against Tort, but it's better than whatever Chrono's doing right now.
Immortal Faith's guides are better.
Honestly, I couldn't care less. They're just a place that the items are organised in where I can get them.
Yeah. This is.
I mean, I just use Dota Plus because I know what I want to buy on heroes. But I think for these lads, Immortal Faith is probably the best bet.
Or
having a guide that just says buy go to.
Immortal Faith skill builds are dog
Get
shit,
the
though.
monk guides in.
Yeah, when's the other 122 monk guides coming out? I mean, people blindly follow Talk Guide as well. Probably.
Yeah, they just don't really think about it.
People blindly follow any guide because
Webanana in a lot of trouble,
dear,
and he's
that
down.
is a Webanana D.
Without Big Black
what-
Dragon, and James has gone in. They've got a TP back on Spectre, but Spectre does have the Shadow Step in 15 seconds, so she should be able to get back
Now,
on the
am I crazy, or did Webanana not have this Maelstrom earlier?
I think you might be crazy.
I
Am
think you're
crazy?
crazy.
Did he buy it earlier and I just
Dire's
didn't
middle
didn't
tower
see it?
is under attack.
I'm pretty sure you're crazy.
Okay, so he bought out for the MKB then.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Do you remember the Greg Old techies?
What is James doing? James?
Killing a Chrono, the real
Well,
carry.
Chrono's gonna die, but
Can they
So
get
is-
Zozo as well? They can, especially by Pog.
Sal's
Fetches in on the
with
back.
a big gun and a big fear.
But
Sal
Hawk's
can do
down.
nothing.
This is a
Kills
death
Alipa. They do
Sal's
kill
just
them.
do absolutely nothing.
Yes,
He's got
James.
his Chrono stun. Well played, James.
Yeah, Spectre really is like the DK is not getting on the back lines with any of these initiations.
I do fair his dragon form was like it came down in the middle of the fight.
I think
I mean, like even just like at the start, like every single fight, I feel like Dire are winning is just Ninja Snowman standing at the back completely unmolested, which is just drown things. They've got a Spectre. They've got 3 Blink Daggers. So there is no excuse. Oh no. Oh dear.
I'm glad we all saw that.
What dot was that?
I have
dot?
I don't know. idea.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It must have been the ignite.
There's really nothing else it could have been, but I didn't see him cast it. It's unfortunate.
Okay, a tower is down. We are getting closer to the end of this game.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Now, who's the new lad? Sorry.
Well, there's actually 2 because James hasn't played an in-house yet. He's our 197th. But the
James
new
is
lad is Aussie
Aussie
boy. This is
Aussie
1101.
lad.
The DK.
Hasn't James really not played an in-house before? I think
Not
he's
according to
played
my
like quite
records.
well actually. This game, I hate to say it, but
Yeah, he's definitely been a lad stack.
yeah, he's a
Radiant's
known
top
known
barracks
goon.
are
Yeah,
under
he's a
attack.
known
I did indeed add him to my friends list as soon as I played with him. He was that impressive. Not many people I do it for.
Did you hear that?
In fact, I think he might well be the last person I did it for.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of declined invites recently.
You're just too popular, that's the problem.
I am.
As soon as you announced that partnership with Riley Stein Music,
Yeah. Well, I got a friend invite from PFlax and I found 2.
there's still a cheese on the deck. Cheese has not been picked up.
Zoey is
Zoey's picked up the cheese. Oh my god, this
dear.
damage from Where Banana.
Oh
Yes,
my
Banana.
God, we're banana. Oh my god,
Fucking
we're
attack
the
speed.
DPS
Can they finish him off? They
recall
cannot.
is pretty serious.
And now Zalaper is looking to get fresh and ready.
So
Oak is
fast.
in. He stuns Chrono. Spells bouncing around. James is in. Ninja Snowman's down. Zalaper down.
Man, the procs mines and the chain frost is actually a hilarious amount of damage in these
It's
fights.
quite significant, especially with the old Ice Spire.
Show fight recap.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. MVP James, honorable Wear
Radiant's top
Banana.
barracks are under attack.
I mean, I think Lich just had a really good game.
Yeah, I think Ninja Snowman's
kind of
carrying better than when Nana is.
Like, Lich has been on point.
I agree, but I think it's nice to give Wear Banana some credit. That was
Well,
one
Banana's
of the
about
that
to
was
be.
dumb.
Oh no, never
I've
mind.
had love before.
Oh god, wrong way with the flashbang,
God.
buddy.
Okay, I take it back.
Right, so LVP Wear Banana?
Trouble for.
Oodles, what the
Trouble
fuck
for
was that?
Propo.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Who's Oodles?
GG.
Double tap.
Oh my god, he was on 3 health.
He wind ran next to the techies, who was one right click away from death, for like 4 seconds and just didn't auto attack him. It was bizarre.
They have no buybacks on 2. Buildings could fly. The way he's pushed out. Not pushed out. Maybe it's just fucking about in the mid lane. But it won't stop the lads from trying to go high ground, even though they haven't got creeps for a good 20 seconds.
Nah,
James is level 25. You can just put the sandstorm down,
Radiant's middle tower
and
is
they
under
can't do
attack.
anything.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
He has had some fog shadow, actually.
Yeah, I'm not blaming his wind ranger.
Oh,
I'm just
that
blaming
E-Blade.
his not liking.
Yeah, it was the
Oh,
not.
hello, yes, I'm James.
Suicide. Oh, but the BKB's go off.
James is. Oh my god, I'm lagging.
They could jump now. That's a decent stuff from Aussie boy, but it's not going to work out. Zalaper is maybe gettable, but he's used
got
the old
the
tricks to
of
cloak.
He'll be fine.
Oh lord!
What?
They didn't see him.
No. He didn't have the stuns.
Sleeping dragon wakes.
Right, you got enough for the Ang's Lich if he buys out for it. No one in the game has buyback except for Techies and Wind. So Lich may as well buy the eggs. He doesn't have buyback, so just buy the eggs.
Yeah, who needs pro dotes when you have goon dotes? I mean, to be fair, NA dotes is kind of like goon dotes. Just like a more advanced form.
Who's even playing right now?
Nouns versus Felt, I think. It's Nouns versus something. I thought it was something against someone not like great. Apparently it went to a game 3.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I don't think I can name anyone out of these teams.
Nouns is Gunner.
Oh, right.
Hi Plague. You missed a really good week.
I mean, the last
Here's some James. Here's some James. Putting his body on the line. I love to see that. Oh man, he's actually like
That
playing
is
really
a
well.
big DK, but not one with a BKB anymore.
I think it's over, lads. I think we might be free.
Jesus.
Zombie is a
Up
free
there.
L.
Dobby has mastered given Dobby
Barracks are under Radiant's
a
middle
49-minute GG.
I think all of those games were over 45 minutes.
Yeah, that was a long one. Okay,
Actually, maybe not the
MVPs,
first one.
LVPs. Yeah, the first one is
Right.
AD, so that's.
Okay.
I'm voting for. Do you know
My
what?
MVP
Fuck it.
vote is-
MVP Wear Banana. Why not?
My MVP vote's Ninja Snowman, I think. I think Ninja
I think
Snowman.
MVP
What were the damage stats? Let's have a look.
MVP.
Look at Wear Banana's damage.
Less than the Sand King.
I think MVP James, for sure.
So we got a three-way split on 3 different candidates for MVP.
What was your candidate?
Mine was Ninja Snowman.
Well, let's give
Ninja
them to all
Snowman.
3 then. Fuck it.
Fuck it, why not? Sure, absolutely.
Sure.
Why the hell not?
Can we do that?
See, you know, if only politics
I
was
have
this
the
easy.
spreadsheet. Fuck.
You make the rules, you can do it.
I sure do. Ninja Snowman, MVP. James, MVP. Where Banana, Gasp, MVP. Going from being banned to getting an MVP in 2 weeks. What a comeback.
LVP? Chrono did fuck all, but I feel like that's expected.
You. Fuck off!
Yeah. I don't know if there's an LVP.
It is a devaluation in the MVP system.
I think there was
Do I care? Has the MVP system,
No.
MVP system ever been valued to any standard at all?
Yeah, look, it used to be MVP's MVP, and now, I mean, look at this shit. It's MVP on, Dishon, LVP, and then a column for KBJ, a column for JBK, a column for Rampages. It's madness. It's too much.
What is a JBK?
It's a +2 MVPs.
Yeah, it's not so. So a KBJ award is -3.
Yeah, it doesn't
and
make
a JBK
sense.
is +2.
Okay.
And we just call it a JB.
All right.
The JB, you want to call it JB Sports Award?
Does anybody get an LVP or a Dishon?
I don't think so.
I don't think anyone was egregious enough to get an LVP.
I'm tempted
so.
to make an argument for Chrono Dishon, but I think he's honestly just like that. That was a pretty good game for him. Like
Yeah,
even
I
if he
think
did
that was
nothing,
fine.
like that was one of his better games.
I don't
Like
think it's
the
fair
DK was
to-
kind of. I think if anyone, maybe Zalapa. Like Zalapa did pretty decently. He had the highest hero damage in the game, but there were a couple of really egregious feeds near the end, like diebacks.
I don't know if Zoe played as well as she normally does, but again, not egregious.
I mean, no, Zoe's performance wasn't super great, but I'm willing to chalk that up to just not really knowing how to play TA.
yeah, I feel like that was a bad game of Dota. Kind of boring to watch.
Should have been better.
But we get 3 MVPs out of it. Cool.
Sure do.
Well, you
No one got. Yep.
Oh, bets, right?
Oh,
We
paid
the
out.
bets.
I mean, Web Banana, you got an MVP for that one, so
Dyer
maybe
did win,
don't
right?
complain just
Dyer
yet.
one? Yeah. Okay. Congrats to everybody who voted Dyer. 24% of you. Get fucked up, the rest of you.
Mazel tov.
GG.
So,
GG, well played.
GG, no
Seeing if
read.
there's anyone worth my time to raid, could send you over to Fear. Yeah, but I know you don't spams.
Keep it PMA, keep it BSJ. Live at 1.8k.
What's this? Played a hero I've never played before. I'm the only silver hero yet. Great bet. Okay.
We're re-rating.
I just fucking refit. Send y'all over.
Go fuck yourself, Karen. I just read that message. Fuck you.
Right, team. That was bloody abysmal, to be honest. And I don't wish that on anyone. Not even my worst enemies. I would not wish them to watch these in-houses.
So diabolical, you might need to take a couple of weeks off.
And in terms of next week, I'm not here, Fake's not here, and Ted's not here. So the ball is in your court, or maybe Eri's court. Whoever wants to stream the in-houses, it's free real estate.
I'll probably ask Munt if he wants to. Otherwise, I might end up doing it myself.
I don't think Munt is going to want to at all.
I don't think so either, but you never know.
Monk
I mean,
also
I did
took
it.
all of my potential streaming talent today by organising a mass NHU board game tonight.
Very nice.
Which, may I remind you, Plague attended instead of coming to the Inhouses.
That is shocking, Plague. That's a.
is.
Can we give a diss on for
You
or
can
an
get
LVP
this
for
on
Plague?
No, right. New award, Plague Award, -10.
Plague Award.
I'm adding it to the sheet.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna send these lads away. Bye.
Right.
It's GG.
He has followers only chat, unfortunately. I don't think anyone can type for like 10 minutes.
Big fan. They're all missing if we group up.
Your bottom tower is under
But he is really ready to the whole map.
They're not showing on the map. They want to do something.
My current flow.